Thank you for agreeing to be my opponent.
Yeah.
I'm not winning this. What's she doing? I finally got one. I expected your permit, Victor. I can see it.
You played well. We can play a few more rounds when we have the time.
No, it should also be enough data and feedback from my end for now. Thanks for the help,
No, we
everyone.
should be thanking you. Both the mock course and the ball launcher were fantastic. I didn't know you were so good at making things like this.
You flattered me. It wasn't my own handiwork. I can drop it down upon the floor. Down. It's a little ironic that once I mentioned that you were the one who had to find some help, that she volunteered to help.
Looks like I also have you to thank for her negative views about me. How much would you say you contributed? 30%?
Absolutely not. So, Lieutenant Mouse, please do not blame your problems on me. Your attendance was a pleasant surprise, Traveler. Paimon, I didn't think you no time in for ball launcher out for at least a few more days. Thanks for coming.
You know what they say, embrace the unexpected.
Thanks for having us. Well, I'm just glad that you had fun in that case. Let's go sit down. Well, I'm glad that you had fun in that case. Let's go to this day. If you get going now, there's improvements and making so see you later. Bye, Coach. We gotta rush through this so we can do the event.
See you soon, Coach.
Head tilt. Shake head.
It's not every day I get to call Yansan that. Did you see the look on her face? She almost jumped out of her own skin.
You kinda enjoy messing with people, don't you?
Really? I never noticed. Anyway, we've been out and about for so long. You must be hungry. Come on, let's go get some grub.
Well, okay, Paimon takes it all back. You're the best person ever.
Wow. What in the heck, Buffy? You're kidding me. Because I didn't take one teleport waypoint, I got a warp. Oh. Conveniently placed Ferrionator, thank goodness.
Hey there, boss. I'm here with some guests. I'll have the usual.
Ah, Pyro Archon. Welcome, welcome. It's been a while. Glad to see you with our new heroes, too.
Boss, this is the Traveler, and this is Paimon.
Nice to meet you.
Hi there.
Greetings to you both as well. You'll have the same as before, then?
We worked out today, so yeah, that would be great.
So what is the usual?
I can just have some snacks. I'm already eats too much as it is.
Oh, come on, Traveler. You've never been so stingy even when we were low on Mora, so why are you going after Paimon's food now that someone's treating us?
You two are a riot. I get where the Traveler's coming from, though. You're too cute not to tease, Miss Paimon.
If someone's down in the dumps, your banter can cheer him right up. And that's not just from me, by the way. I've heard it from plenty of other people.
For real? So, were you teasing Paimon on purpose, Traveler?
Of course, you can eat as much as you want.
Just leave it to us. Please wait a moment. Your food will be out shortly.
All right, eat your fill, Paimon, but just remember, the tournament is in 3 days, so try and make sure your food coma is finished by then.
What? Food coma? Huh. Don't know what you're talking about. Paimon will be there on time, don't you worry.
Seems like you're so good fun to teasing Paimon, Mavuka.
Don't worry, in the event that you do oversleep a bit, I have my ways of waking you up.
Really? You do? Speaking of your ways, Malika, you still haven't told us about how you plan to find Shibalante.
Oh, that? It's actually quite simple. Shibalanke is a native of Natlan. The records speak of him as a wise, brave, and upright man, and refer to him as the first son. People like that tend to be like me, passionate about competition. The more they disdain dishonest ways of winning, the more they'll celebrate a fair victory. You could call that a trait shared by all the heroes of Natlan. They're full of energy and passion, and despise victories born of deceit. Conversely, they're constantly drawn to things that are full of hope and excitement.
You mean Shibalante might want to take part in this upcoming pilgrimage?
It's not a matter of might. He will. It's precisely because such an important figure will be participating that we must prepare the best tournament possible.
Okay,
Checking
bro.
in on the various tribes was also to ensure that we'll be prepared to give him a warm welcome. So, all we need to do is to look for him in the stadium on that day. As the first Pyro Archon, he should have no problem running away with the whole competition.
But isn't it a bit unfair for the Pyro Archon themselves to participate in such a tournament? After all, everyone else is just an ordinary human.
When Shibalanke ascended to Archonhood, he did so as a human. I see no problem in allowing him to participate in this event as a human from ancient times. Also, my ineligibility for this event is not due to being Archon, but due to my obligation to serve as host and judge.
That's kind of like Malika's life as Archon. She hasn't lost her human side, she's just too busy to indulge it.
Oh, another good summary. I'll be sure to write it down and include it in my autobiography.
You're working on an autobiography?
No, I was joking. Even Shibalanke didn't write one, so why would I? Still, if on the off chance I ever did write one, you two definitely be in it.
Then, can Paimon have a super long title?
Sure, as long as you want.
So many dishes and such huge portions, too! Paimon spies mountains of meat as well! Wowee!
You know this is just a normal breakfast, right?
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Our Archons always had a healthy appetite. Please enjoy the food while it's still hot. Food never tastes as good once it gets cold.
Judging the state Paimon ate herself into, I assume you'll be staying someplace close by.
Is that okay? Actually, since it's so beautiful around here.
Of course you can. I'll go arrange some accommodations for you then. All right, I'll leave you here. Have a good rest.
All right, good night. How do you feel? Want another drink?
I'm good, I'm full.
Then how about some dessert? Why are you looking at Paimon like that? There's always room for dessert.
Lord Shibalanke is coming back, huh? Well, I didn't see that coming. Wait, what's that look on your face? Don't tell me you don't even know who Shibalanke is!
What kind of idiot do you take me for? I was just thinking about it. I mean, we just managed to defeat the Abyss for good and fulfill the wish of all the citizens of Natlan, past and present, so why is he coming back now of all times?
Yeah, if he's here to help, the war's already over. And if he isn't, I just had a terrifying thought. What if he's actually some kind of villain who's come to steal our victory? Isn't that how the novels usually go?
What? No, don't be ridiculous. Novels are just fiction. Don't you dare slander our great hero. You're talking about Lord Shibalanke here, the one everyone calls the first son. Also, even if what you said were true, I don't think our Archon would lose. We all saw that one punch of hers. The power in it was like...
Your confidence
Yeah,
is
I agree,
immaculable.
but I bet Lord Shibalanke is no slouch either. Say, if they fought, who do you think would win?
Well, you got me there. Well, as someone living in this age, I've got to vote for our Archon, right? Live in the now, seize the day, and all that.
And now that you mention it, a fight between those two is bound to be a terrific one. Huh, what I wouldn't give to watch.
All right, enough with that nonsense. It's already super late. If we keep hyping ourselves up, neither of us are going to get any sleep tonight.
The way they're talking about the Archons dueling each other almost makes it sound like a beetle battle.
Way more exciting than a beat battle, that's for sure.
Yeah, they really do love their contests of strength here in Natlan.
I'm looking forward to the tournament myself. How will the matches going? Mad on top. Legendary Super participate if you don't so helping will be side of the victory ceremony to you. I think about it more interesting than gaps.
Alright, Paimon's done eating. Let's head back and get some sleep.
Oh, thank God. Last day for 20 arrives.
Time sure flies, huh? The tournament's taking place tomorrow morning, so let's get some sleep while we can. Hey, wake up, wake up! The tournament's about to start!
That voice, it's fine.
Oh no, we've overslept! Only a little bit, but... Okay, wash up and pack your things. We... Ah! Paimon can't believe it, but we could totally called it! How could we have been so... Is this what people mean when they say you get so excited?
Hey there, how are you feeling?
Please take off your glasses.
Sure! Isn't the tournament about to begin?
Now and so far.
Yeah, we're about to start. I'm here to pick you up. Put on your helmets and get on the bike.
Huh? Can we make it in time?
Oh, hang on to you, Paimon, don't worry.
We'll take a shortcut. Sit down and sit tight. You can hold on to my waist if you get scared.
Man, what happened last night? We couldn't find anyone to discuss it with because it was so late. Woo! We're speeding, right? We have to be speeding.
Oh, come on! If this counts as speeding, Mualani would have been arrested a long time ago.
Paimon's entrusted her life to you for so long, but only today has she realized just how unhinged the two of you are. So much air! And Paimon's stomach! Oh, knowing Barbados, he'd probably crack up if he heard that!
Huh? Barbados? Right, I almost forgot that you're friends
Barbados
with him.
mentioned.
And the other Archons too. Introduce me when we get the chance, would you? Never hurts to make some new friends.
Sure! Our friends are yours too!
Don't open your mouth so wide. The venue is just up ahead. Sit tight.
Hey! What the This is...
And safe! Just in time, too! We won the bet! We won the bet!
What? Stop betting on me!
Pay up a how. Yeah! Pay up a how!
Pay up.
Darn it!
How do you like that? A short Flame Strider show to start us off, and to introduce and welcome Natlan's great friend Tumaini.
Hi, it's me, Herb.
Sure pulled off that stunt pretty neatly.
How can you call that a stunt? Wait, what do you mean, pulled it off? That wasn't supposed to be part of the show?
Everyone, welcome back to the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. Once more, I will say a few words before we begin. Bored? Heard it all before? Not to worry. We're doing things differently from now on. The abyss no longer threatens us day and night as it once did. My comrades, my friends, thank you for your hard work and sacrifice. We have achieved a lasting victory. A new day has dawned on Natlan.
Yeah! All right!
From now
Yeah, I
on, the
guess.
pilgrimage will no longer serve as the prelude to a war waged to defend our land. However, many aspects of it will remain the same. It remains a trial to determine the strongest among us, as well as a stage upon which to showcase your individual growth. Today marks the beginning of yet another legendary saga, one written in the triumphs of the victors. So without further ado, let the tournament begin!
Yeah!
Heck yeah! Who's gonna be the new champion?
Now then, you two. You'll be the mobile supervisors, moving with the contestants as they progress, and making sure that everything is proceeding fairly and in good order.
Leave it to us! We're the best adventurer and travel guide duo you'll ever meet!
Oh, and one more thing. I believe I've mentioned this already, but if you find any leads on Lord Shibalanke, please pass them on to me.
Good deal.
Thanks. I'm counting on you.
everyone and see if we can find any leads on Xbalanque before things kick off.
Oh, right. I thought this would be a good idea. I'm gonna go this way. Fine. Iron son.
Oh, hi there, Eon-san. Are you gonna participate in the tournament?
No, it's out of course it's out of the question. I hate to share everyone up. I'm gonna send the pre-event warm-up contestants list.
That's fair. Can we ask you something then? You know about Lord Xbalanque's resurrection, right? Have you seen anyone with that kind of aura over here?
Yeah, we have something about it. I kept an eye out, but I haven't. At least I've seen 15.
Got it, thank you. We'll keep asking around then. Huh?
Oh, wait 1 minute. You warm up as well. You'll be running alongside them in the stadium too. Going prepared. Rich again. Ursula, again, good. Alright, you're good, you may go.
Thank you, Coach.
Oh? Well, hey there, Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here?
Let's see the lovely Mrs.
You-
Sinclair.
I'm not buying what you're selling.
The Traveler means it! Still, Paimon didn't think you'd be taking part, Sweet Lolly. Given who you are you sure it isn't against the rules?
Though not a violation per se, what it will be is an unpleasant surprise for the youngsters. Normally I stay out of this kind of event. Don't want to put too much pressure on everyone else. But we're celebrating the end of the war here, so I'll give the occasion the respect it deserves.
Good luck then! Make sure you show off your super majestic side, alright?
Well, aren't you the sweet talker today? Too much syrup on your pancakes this morning? Anyway, thank you both. I'll remember your words of encouragement and do my best.
So, what was that? Ha! Thing all about? Some kind of strange ritual?
Of course not. I was using my power to search for Lord Xbalanque. To be more precise, I was trying to look for him in the world of souls. After all, I also have no idea what he might look like. Still, nothing so far. But why? He is the first Pyro Archon after all. Isn't it a given that he'll be revived with an unimaginably large amount of power?
Yeah, we don't have any leads yet. We'll check for leads somewhere else. Good luck, Granny, and take care!
Be on your way now. Oh, and take care of yourselves too. Granny Eatsley will display her dashing self on the competition ground.
Okay, I don't have to move we could story last when I could do the event, but I need to do it, so I can jump on there. Oh no. Ganesh!
Hey, Kanich, gonna take part in the tournament?
I know he is. Of course, I wouldn't dream of missing such a rare
Best of
opportunity.
luck. You can do it! Where's the how, though?
I left him in a chest. If I'm going to win the tournament, so I'm mirror merit, so it's not needed during the competition.
On a different note, have you heard anything about Lord Xbalanque?
I'll touch base again later. But I haven't seen anything. No truck has me. His level,
You're
so.
reliable as always, Kanich. We should go check with the others now, so we'll...
Appreciate it. Wish you guys every success as well. Aunt Katrina and Milani. I really don't want me leaving the stadium.
3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. How's the warm-up going, Kachina? Feeling good? Oh, hey you two. Yeah, I'm feeling great. Ready to get out there and show 'em who's boss.
Good luck. Bring it home.
I'll give it my all. I mean, I don't know if I'll be able to win again, but as long as I learn something from the experience, that's enough of a win for me. Yeah, having the right mindset is everything. Yep. Oh, by the way, have you seen anyone who seems like Lord Shibalanke? Lord Shibalanke? I don't think so. A powerful figure like him is sure to attract attention wherever he goes. Like Moalani and Kanich, only even more so. I haven't seen anyone like that, though, so he probably hasn't passed this way. All right. Thanks, Kachina. We'll go take a look around. Focus on taking care of yourself as well as winning. I will, thank you. Seems like we still haven't found any useful clues. Maybe we should just go back and check in with Moika.
Wait a minute. You're wearing a hood. Anyone else wearing a hood? Well, that's an interesting little detail. At least it's not in my mind. Ah, that's right, I found my way in.
We're back!
Ah, supervisors. Your report, please. How are the contestants doing?
Madam Host, the contestants are doing great, and the competition is proceeding as scheduled. However, when it comes to Shibalanke...
No leads, huh? The competition is almost about to begin, and there's still no sign of him?
Not what you expected?
Not necessarily. Still, let's go give everyone a warm welcome before we kick off. I believe we're all warmed up. Now, take your positions. This iteration of the pilgrimage is the perfect chance for us to bid farewell to the past. Now go forth and soar. Faster, higher, stronger. Become a better version of yourself. Remember what brought you here and keep pushing forward. This tournament begins now!
All right. Ready or not, here I come!
There's Mualani, a natural sports star. She's not gonna stop scoring anytime soon.
I've got this. This round's in the bag.
Kanich is coming up to the trickiest parts of the course here. But is he slowing down? No! He's speeding up! Amazing!
How's he so fast?
See you later.
The gap between our competitors has increased significantly. Could this mean? Oh! Contestant Kachina has suddenly appeared from the side.
This part's rough, but I won't give up.
So annoying.
Well,
The competition has entered its final phase. Who will emerge victorious? We're about to find out.
why does Kanich have no weapon? Got to you. Well, do you yield?
I yield.
Our champion has emerged, and his name is Kanich!
Kanich!
That's amazing! Woohoo! Yeah, that's our Kanich. I knew he'd win. What? So not only is the little punk hard to kill, but he's good at fighting too? He does have skill.
You beat me fair and square, Kanich. People always talk about how tough you are. Now I can say for sure, they're not exaggerating. It's funny. I was thinking to myself earlier that I might have a shot at winning this. Unless I have to face Kanich in the final.
Come on, dude. What are you talking about?
Losing to Kanich isn't really a loss at all.
You've more than proven yourself, too. You could beat me up 30 times over.
Yeah, you know that? I recognize your strength as well. Keep up the good work. Let's have a look
Yeah.
sometime.
Well, so good. But wait, if that's the end, where's Shibalake?
Wait, aren't we missing someone? Lord Shibalanke.
Kanich is Lord Shibalanke!
Where is he? Don't tell me.
What's with those looks and faces? I might what, but like
Huh? Are you saying that you beat Shibalake then? Just kill me now! I'm destined to suffer this torture! What a joke!
you might be onto something.
That's impossible, right? Could he have placed so well because of some connection with Lord Shibalanke?
You mean, he might be Shibalanke?
Wait, I'm Shibalanke now?
That's
That's news to me.
I've got it! Lord Shibalanke didn't want to steal anyone's thunder, so he must have lost the tournament on purpose.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. This is the most holy pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. How could anyone throw a match?
Whoa, did Paimon say something wrong? Now everyone's talking about Shibalanke. Still, that guy was almost too good, wasn't he? We've never heard of him before, but he was still going toe-to-toe with Kanich. Could he really be?
Oop.
Huh? What are you looking at, Moika?
I've felt that something was off since the tournament began. Reflecting back on it, it wasn't because I could sense Xbalanque's power, but rather that I could not.
Does she mean that Xbalanque might not be present and that he wasn't resurrected in his original form?
Please, excuse me.
Well, she's going straight in the direction of the other contestants.
There you are. No unimaginably strong soul aura, nor any whiff of extraordinary power. But I know, beyond any doubt, that you are Xbalanque himself.
Huh?
Huh?
Who's that? I've never seen him before.
Isn't that Mauso? Like, Tato's grandson? When did he sign up for the tournament? Did he even fight anyone out on the field?
What are you talking about? He's been standing there this whole time. I totally thought he was just there to cheer the others on.
Wait, so that's Xbalanque? But he's just a kid.
Says Kachina.
Ha! Ha! Well, this kid doesn't look like he can take a single punch from the almighty Dragon Lord.
When did he get out of the box?
Just give me 1 second and I'll...
Huh? That's Lord Xbalanque? But, I mean, he was right next to me for most of the tournament. And he didn't seem very, well, Xbalanque to me.
You recognized me? Perceptive. No less than expected of this era's Pyro Archon.
Forgive me for asking, but how did you do in the latest tournament?
I didn't even make it to the final 32.
No!
Eh?
This is a joke, right? It has to be. It's clearly staged.
Out of my way! I've got to see Lord Xbalanque for
I need
myself!
to do something.
As expected, your return has caused quite the commotion.
Less talking, more doing. Hurry up and take Lucian to a safe place. I've got this crowd covered.
Please, remain calm, everyone. Lord Xbalanque is one of the most important people in all of Natlan. I will take responsibility for receiving him into our midst.
She's calling us! Quick, let's go! Hey, wait up!
Bam 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 bam. Hey, wait up! How did we get over here so fast?
Okay, this should be far enough.
I'm just here.
Sorry for making you walk all this way. I am Natlan's current leader and Pyro Archon Mawika. Lord Xbalanque, I said I was inviting you for a chat, but to be perfectly honest, this is also my first time doing something like this, so I don't even know where to begin.
Oh?
Oh no, he doesn't sound too impressed.
You mean you've never hosted a long dead guy on his first trip home before? No worries. It's a first for me too.
I didn't realize you also had a sense of humor.
Wait, really? Hang on, I think I just realized something. You're telling me that neither you nor your companions know that I, Xbalanque, was totally hilarious?
All the woven scrolls regarding your life depict you as a wise and upright person. According to legends, you also use the Divine Throne to negotiate with the Ruler of Death, establishing the set of rules unique to Natlan. As for your sense of humor, no sources have ever touched upon it. Maybe it's better to say that we know even less about you than we expected.
I see. In that case, allow me to reintroduce myself. I am the first Pyro Archon, Shibalanke. You may call me dear beloved son, or just Lanke for short.
Lanky, I can pronounce.
Talk about being overly familiar.
Keep your voice down. Are you looking to get smacked?
And these two are?
Allow me to introduce the Traveler and Paimon. They're important friends of Natlan and our companions. Great heroes who helped us defeat the Abyss for good.
Ah, I see. I was about to say, why did a child follow us all the way here? Though you could say the same for me. And judging by your expression, that's exactly what you're saying. And there's where you'd be wrong. This body belongs to a child of present-day Natlan. I'm only possessing it temporarily.
I see. Your physical body couldn't be revived, so you had to borrow someone else's. But what about the original owner? Is he, okay?
No need to worry. My existence has not affected this child in any way. This body's original occupant is currently experiencing a fantastic dream. I have my own plans, and as for my reasoning, you'll find out soon enough. Alas, this borrowed body is a bit lacking when it comes to exercise, and hasn't really trained any aspect. I tried my best at the tournament, but could only get so far given my physical limitations.
Oh, that explains why you couldn't make a deep run. You're not used to this body, are you?
I wish that was the only problem. I'm simply unable to do a lot of larger movements. Oh, and my usual climbing and jumping motions aren't exactly suited for him either. Also, you've got to be twice as careful in a borrowed body. If I pushed him too hard and got him hurt, I'd be no better than a criminal. I could never do anything like that.
Indeed. Still, the great shaman Lali learned about your impending resurrection from the Wayup, but we still don't know why you've returned.
Oh, is it time to get serious then? All right, serious mode activated. Ahem. In any case, you've already touched on the topic. I did indeed strike a deal with the ruler of death. She once asked me why I prayed for her power as a mere mortal, and why I yearned to save a nation in peril. I convinced her with the promise of perpetual existence and the everlasting flame of life. So, she shared her strength with me, and allowed Natlan to operate under brand new rules. I told her that the plan would be a grand, long-term one in which victory would not come for some time. Certainly not within a mortal lifespan. Still, I knew that someone else would bring it home. She assented to my request, and became an observer of our tale. Seeing her interest, I also asked that I, as the one who laid the foundation, be granted an opportunity to see the new world with my own eyes, if we actually did manage to triumph in the far future.
So your return is a special favor granted by the ruler of death.
More like a bet I made with her. Even gods have things that pique their interest. I bet correctly on the outcome of this war, so this trip is my reward.
How do you feel about the Natlan of today? Does it meet your expectations?
Oh, I like it a lot. Could you tell me more, by the way? I'd love to know how you managed to win the war.
As you know, ours was an exceedingly grand, long-term plan. I'll skip over the most ancient parts and start with what I know. The battle from 500 years ago. The disaster struck suddenly, and Natlan was engulfed in darkness. Our land and faith were both shattered, and everyone believed that our nation's end was nigh. But even when thrust into battle against the Abyss, fate, and the passage of time, our heroes did not give up hope of victory. We each shouldered our heavy duty using the power that you left behind. All the Pyro Archons in the last 500 years have devoted their lives to banishing the Abyss, rebuilding our tribes and faith, and uniting the people as one. As for me, I decided to head 500 years into the future, that is, the present, so I might finally bring together our people's resolve, which has stood firm for thousands of years, and fight for our final victory. Of course, I had prepared for the worst. That I would awaken to naught but monsters, corpses, and ruins where our nation once stood. Had that happened, there would have only been one thing left for me to do. Fulfill my final duty as a warrior, and then witness the end of the world helplessly. Still, the outcome proved that our faith was not misplaced. This victory, and the miracle that it created, is the greatest reward for all who gave everything to protect our realm.
Yeah. Had anything gone wrong, whether in the past or in the now?
I have always believed you to be shrewd. Surely, such a quality was needed to bargain with the ruler of death, and win so much for us in the process. Natlan was only able to overcome this crisis with your help.
All these millennia later, and the people of Natlan have finally achieved victory over fate. If future generations will call me the one who created the rules and initiated the plan, then you are the one who inherited those rules. The final executor of the plan. The one who created a miracle. Beginnings and endings. Creation and change. Mawika, you truly are a remarkable leader. It is my honor to have met you.
Please, you're too modest. Rather, it's our honor to welcome you back to this world.
Ah, and that's the perfect segue to something that you should know. You see, you don't have to worry too much about my second life, since I'll only be here for a single day. Like, from sunrise to sunset.
A single day?
What?
With a day in zone restorer.
That's why I said you won't have to worry too much about the boy this body actually belongs to. I'll be long gone by this time tomorrow. Besides, no one ever said I was actually going to return and stick around for years and years, right? This is just a short little outing back home, so I can see some of my compatriots again. Still, I've got to say, it has not been an easy trip. After being resurrected, I woke up in the home of a normal boy and wanted to take a quick dip to relax, only to have my trouser legs snagged by a fishing line that came out of nowhere. And once I finally made it to shore, I decided to take a stroll and see the sights, only to step into a trap along the way. Beats me who'd put a trap out there, and there wasn't even anybody around to check it. Thankfully, the bottom was pretty soft, so I lay down and took a nap.
Is.
After countless trials and tribulations, I finally managed to sign up for the tournament. But then, I ran into a girl who claimed to be a fitness coach. She insisted that my muscles weren't up to snuff, and made me do twice as many warm-up exercises as everyone else. Oof, you guys in the future sure have it rough.
Well then, what's next for you?
Oh, what a great question. I was just about to get to that. You're a pretty considerate gal. So,
Wow.
I do have a small wish that I haven't been able to fulfill.
I'm good, how are you?
I managed to participate in the pilgrimage, but alas, my potential is restricted by this form. It sure would be nice if I could show everyone what I could actually do.
Why is he stealing glances at us like that?
We have a witness.
Well, now that I've said it, care to help an old man out, hero?
Okay, so what are you capable of?
Ahem. See, I was also quite the formidable warrior in my time. Surely a match for Mawika. I mean, I was the first Pyro Archon after all. I could shake the cliffs with a single punch, scale mountains with a single leap.
Okay, bro.
Very formidable indeed. So, you'd like to spar with me?
Yes.
Using your current body? Will he be able to handle it?
Don't worry. I'll find a suitable location for our duel, and a way to keep this body safe. The first sun. The ardent sun. This star is a flame, burning with a passion that will consume all. From the moment I first saw you, I knew you to be a true warrior, just like me. Surely you shall not refuse me this battle. O inheritor of my ancient name, the burning sun, Kiongozi Mawika.
I accept.
Brilliant. In that case, let us free ourselves from mortal shape. Let the ancient souls guide you to the true arena of duels.
What is this schoolboy zone and where am I?
What is this place?
I've never been here before.
Is this a temple of the spirit?
This is the land of the sun, created by my soul.
Cool, I am
Only
in
the
a
sun and those
cutscene
blessed
dialogue.
by it can survive here. Me, you, and you. The sun, the other sun, Blessed One 1, and Blessed One 2.
We've been blessed by the sun?
Yeah.
The sun will remember the most virtuous stars. You are hope itself, the most radiant, most important friends we could have. We have invited you here, so you may witness the clash of suns.
I see. We've manifested in an almost fully spiritual, consciousness-like form, removing the limits of our flesh.
That's right. As I said, I knew you to be a born warrior the moment I laid eyes on you. But there are two forms of human strength, that of the body and of the spirit. The great Xbalanque, impressed upon a child's body, found less than a third of his original strength available to him. In that form, I'd lost my strength of body. But here, we meet as our true spiritual selves. In this place, even a child may shake heaven and earth due to the great soul within. What makes a true hero? Someone strong of body, or strong of mind, or must one be strong in both to surpass human limits? Which of these are you, Mawika?
Well said, Xbalanque. Let us prove our mastery of both strengths through this battle. To Natlan, to each other, and to the rest of the world. You and I both know we'll never meet a better matched opponent.
Indeed, that's exactly what I've always wanted. As a citizen of Natlan, as the Pyro Archon, as an opponent from across the millennia, and a friend whom you never had the chance to meet. Let us have a fair and honorable duel.
Our fight will end when the flame is extinguished.
Fine. You ready?
So Trevor having drum? If you're tired or helpless.
No. In war, there's no time for that.
Did I just make an anime shield?
The fire's out. Let's stop here.
It was a great fight.
That was an exhilarating battle, Mawika. Looks like this old man's still got some fuel left in the tank after all.
You jest, Lord Xbalanque. Your spirit is as strong and youthful as ever.
Come now. Can't you tell I was making excuses for coming up just a hair short? Not by much, just the slimmest of margins. Yet still, you actually won. I've always seen myself as the strongest warrior, but it would seem that the inheritance of ancient names has proven its worth after all. I bear the name Kiongozi, the leader of our people. After countless generations, this name came to you, and you used the power it accumulated over the years to defeat everything in your path. This battle has been most meaningful. Beyond the facts of victory and defeat, I've also learned a lot about you. Take, for example, your strength. It is at once ruthless and gentle, both tenacious and sharp. You neither overwhelm your opponent with sheer power, nor defy them with only your strength of will. You possess a great understanding of your own might, and will convert all of it into fuel, so you may climb to even greater heights. It is thanks to heroes like you that this war was won. I'd have never been able to return to the mortal realm otherwise. Your victory granted me this chance at a second life. Even if it is just for one day, the sun has risen again to drive away the darkness. Even the darkness of death that once enveloped me has been dispersed by your flames. Mawika, you are the newborn sun, greater and more radiant. Allow me to give you a present to celebrate your victory.
Ooh, there's a prize too? Paimon wants to know what it is! Coming from you, it must be super awesome.
My journey is complete, and I have no more need for my remaining time. Mawika, I would like to give you all my remaining life force, which I obtained from the ruler of death. Use it to awaken those you wish to see the most. Surely there must be at least one person that you'd like to meet.
What? So it's a blank check to bring anyone back for a time?
Though Natlan possesses incredibly unique ley lines, it is still extremely difficult to meet the dead outside of the Night Kingdom. Now, take it.
Let me just recap.
Though we both became Pyro Archons in life, we were still born into this world as ordinary
Is she
humans.
going to meet her sister?
There's no need to hesitate.
Or...
Just do what you think is
I'll
best.
bring back the captain.
Thank you for the offer, but I don't think I'll be needing it.
Huh?
What about
The
the
past
captain?
lives on in my memories, and will always remain my treasure.
Okay, I'll take
Meeting
it.
someone we can no longer see again will only lead to more longing. Rather than cling to the past, we should enshrine it in memory. Ever loved and never forgotten.
Mawika?
Am I being hardly targeted? No hesitation. Yeah, she means what she just said. Okay.
They were right. That's exactly the sort of person you are.
They?
Your parents, sister, comrades, and friends. Those who walked with you, and those who left you behind. Those who crossed blades with you, and those who prayed for your safe return. Each and every one. Mawika, has one granted the special privilege to return, I can sense them calling for you, and watching over you from within the distant winds. Dear Mawika, our esteemed Archon, leader of our people, how have you been doing? We all miss you so. There are so many things we want to say to you, but if we really were to say them, they'd just be those simple, heartfelt words. The war is over, Mawika. All our efforts had meaning.
and all our struggles bore fruit. This is the fairest and most precious thing in the entire world. May you be happy in this era of peace. May you eat well, sleep well, always be full of energy, and never forget that we will always love you.
These are all words spoken by the people from the past. Their voices are echoing through this Temple of Souls.
He knew from the time we wouldn't accept his gift, but he offered it anyway. In case it all the same, as it said that he could pass on these words. It's long since refers from all the souls of the Night Kingdom. That must be why he created such
Thank you. Those who have gone before will never forget you, even as you keep all their names deep within your heart.
Mawika, my dear child, though we have ascended to Archonhood, never forget that we are still human. Live as you please, in this age of peace you forged with your own 2 hands.
Why so formal all of a sudden? Seriously.
Huh? Mawika, where are you going?
Ho, leaving already? Now you're the one acting all impatient.
Since we're done with all the serious stuff, it's time to follow me. Xbalanque. Doubt you've ever ridden a flame strider in your current body, right?
Never even heard of such a thing, to be honest.
Ooh, are you gonna take him out for a ride?
You're coming too.
Oh god.
Come on. It's time for us to live as we please.
Oh no. This is a demand? I am in heaven. Why am I pyro?
Helmets on, sit tight, and don't fall.
Is this a board you can use to ride on the water? And you can stick it to the back of vehicles too? Genius!
This is Mawika's flame strider. Oh, we call that board a surfboard.
Playing with this stuff is part of everyday life then?
Yeah, we're living good.
I wonder if I would have ever become Pyro Archon if we had had these gadgets around back then. I might have had a bit too much fun with them.
What? That would be terrible.
Agreed. Good thing they were only invented after I died, huh?
Looks like I really am better after all, for becoming Pyro Archon even with all this temptation around.
Point Mawika!
The hands of our friends, the Children of Echoes, are as skilled as ever. They were already famed in your era, right? This bike was built by their most talented artisan in this age. Speaking of which, we just passed them by. Sweet!
Oh, am I supposed to be jumping over those?
Is that Ochkanatlan? Ah, sure brings back memories.
Oh yeah, that was built in your time, right?
It's long become a landmark. Very popular with tourists, so I hear. They think it's a lovely place.
Is that so? So that's how you all see it.
Paimon thinks so too. It's especially stunning if you look at it from a spirit way.
The stories of the past become things people aspire to in the future. It's just like what they say. The apex reached by those who came before will become the everyday goals of those who come after. Everything is constantly changing for the better.
That's good. That's how it should be. I'll bring those words back to the Night Kingdom. and share them with everyone there.
Okay, where the frick am I? Am I in the map?
You can see the people of the springs from here.
Oh, we're just here.
They seem to be enjoying life. Just like the people of Natland back then. All kinds of things might happen during the day, but as the sun sets, you can always count on the people of the springs to relax by the water, playing their instruments and dancing their worries away.
Because that's their way of life.
Precisely. And so it is for every tribe. No matter how many years have passed, for the people who live here, some things will never change.
Well, you're the one most qualified to say something like that. So, what do you think? Satisfied with what you saw?
Very much so. Speeding across the water, the warm breeze against my face, it makes me very happy. I really do adore this world, just like a plant adores the sun.
We made it! Woohoo!
Ooh.
Woo! Woohoo! Thank you, Mawika. This has been a wonderful trip.
Lovely things are meant to be shared after all. It's the least we could do for our friend.
I'll admit, I didn't expect people several thousand years in the future to see me as a friend. Not that I'm complaining. This old man's had a great day today. Thank you, dear friends. I can still remember how nervous you looked when you saw me for the first time, Mawika. I'll cherish that memory.
Oh, is it almost time?
Yes, it is.
Thank you for coming back to see us. This meeting means a lot to me as well.
Well, time to go. Don't forget to lead a happy life.
Aw, already? Paimon's gonna miss you. See you later, Shibalonke.
In real life and real world.
He closed his eyes. Did he fall asleep?
Mm-hmm. I can no longer sense Shibalonke's soul. Well, it's gotten quite late, hasn't it? Thank you for accompanying me this whole time. Let's hurry back. You must be starving.
Yeah, me and Victor feast tonight, right?
Yes. After the end of the pilgrimage, we hold a banquet to congratulate the champion of the tournament. There will be good food and plenty of it. You guys are gonna love it. Mao Sao should be there too. I'll bring him over.
Do you think there'll still be any food left over for us? It's kinda late and all.
I'm sure the feast has already started, but don't worry. I'm sure Yan-san will save some for us. She's very reliable. Leaving the tournament planning to her was a smart move.
So she probably figured that we'd be gone a long time.
Yeah, I told her as much too. Seems like they've prepared the thing.
What thing?
See that row of braziers over there?
Oh, so that's what they are. They haven't been lit, so Paimon totally thought they were something else.
Here, watch this.
Whoa, they're beautiful!
Are they left with the three of us?
This particular kind of brazier is called a signal flame, and is reserved for those coming back late at night. The others set up an entire path using these signal flames to await our return. Those returning to the tribes must light them with their own hands. The flames will illuminate the path ahead and show the tribe that the person has made it back. Even if you're surrounded by darkness, never forget. Your friends wait for you in the distant light. Remember that feeling when the exhaustion of your journey creeps up on you.
Wow.
Archon, Traveler, Paimon! You were really gone a long time. We've already started grilling the meat.
We had a long talk with Lord Xbalanque. It was pretty time-consuming.
That girl well?
More than well. Xbalanque, he's a very good man. He far surpassed even my expectations.
So there is the treasure room.
So the only reason Lord Xbalanque didn't win the tournament is because he was limited by the physical body he was in.
That's right, but don't feel disappointed on his behalf. He himself was not upset about that turn of events. He had many revelations during this journey, and as he said, strength of mind is as important as the strength of the body. He realized that after failing to make it to the final 32.
No matter how many times Paimon hears it, it's still so funny to think that Xbalanque didn't even make it that far.
You never took the heroes with thanks for travel.
Strong in both body and mind. Huh.
I'd say our champion Kanich fits the bill. Don't you think?
Indeed. Everyone, let's raise our cups. Let's celebrate our champion! Kanich, you've proven yourself a true warrior and athlete. Congratulations on your triumph in the pilgrimage. A toast to our champion!
Cheers!
Yeah, cheers to that guy. Like one of the only two good designs in this country.
Hey, look! The kid's awake.
Good morning.
Huh? Where am I?
Hello, Mausau. You're awake. This is the celebration feast for the pilgrimage of the return of the sacred flame. You participated in the tournament too.
Huh? Me?
It's a long story.
It's so long, even my lowly servant couldn't manage to give a simple summary. Ha!
I see. I remember Lord Xbalanque, our Archon, Mawika, and the pilgrimage. I feel like I dreamed a very long dream. I was super strong in that dream, too. I could jump up onto the roof with one leap.
It wasn't a dream. Your body did go through all the motions of the tournament. You were already an outstanding contestant.
I'm a contestant? You know, Mom and Dad always say that my health isn't the best, and I might not be able to do all the
Really? Like Paimon?
Yeah, I feel amazing. It's like I'm filled with power from head to toe. I want to feel like this next time, too.
Then go and train hard, then come back next year and show us what you've got.
Yeah, as long as you put in the work, you'll do great. I know it. That's how it is for all of us.
Yes. You'll turn out to be a truly beautiful vegetable. I'm sure of it.
Yeah, I will. Oh, but the pilgrimage was only half of the dream. I think after that, I somehow got into a fight.
Really? Against who?
I think it was our Archon.
That wasn't a dream either. I did have a duel with Xbalanque.
Huh?
I was hoping to save this until later, but since we're already on this topic, I've got another piece of good news to share. Namely, that we crowned another champion today. Lord Xbalanque and I engaged in an all-out duel, as worthy rivals from across the millennia. In the end, I won by...
Can't believe it, you beat me.
This is no lie, and I have our best friend here to back me up. You were the arbiter for our duel, yes?
Rika is right. Paimon and I witnessed her victory with our own eyes. Why did they couldn't they wait for Shizunaya to make an open up? Oh no, they couldn't because it's gonna have to talk from Shizunaya.
Amazing! What an achievement!
Come on, everyone, let's have another toast. For our Archon this time.
Very well. Acknowledge my victory, recognize my valor, and drink this wine of victory for me.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Today's been a super long and exciting day, yeah?
Yeah, it's been quite some time since I've done so much in a day. Or felt that it's gone on for so long.
You've got a sense to accomplishment.
Of course.
Oh, right. Moika, the Traveler said there was something to ask you.
Hmm?
Did you ever falter or wonder if you might lose to him for even a second?
No. In battle, there's no time for that. So it never crossed my mind.
Oh, that's the same answer as last time. How come she knew what I was thinking?
The night is still young. Cheers.
I am free! It's time to go except for pancake. That was a dial thing. I hate people like that, I know. I shall return in a merriment. And also, why the fuck am I Pyro? Still. There is one thing that must be done. Oh, wait, anything else? Compute delivery. I want.
Huh. Doesn't look like Miko is around here anywhere. Paimon doesn't see Ayato or Ayaka either. Are we too early? Didn't Ayato say he prepared lodging for everyone at the shrine?
Did you hear? Someone encountered a doppelganger here last night.
A doppelganger? You mean like a doppelganger of themselves? Or someone they know?
You know what they say. Anyone who sees their doppelganger will be replaced by them within 3 days.
That's just a folktale. It's not real.
Doppelgangers? That's a common folk tale in Inazuma, isn't it? Ever heard of it, Traveler?
I never just.
Yeah. It's a pretty famous one, huh? A friend being replaced by a complete stranger? Also, the timing is a bit too coincidental, don't you think? Could it be related to what we saw last night?
Maybe.
The whole doppelganger thing sounds kind of like what Sayu was talking about with Bunshin Phantasm. Maybe something went wrong with Kichiboshi's powers? Well, thinking about it isn't going to get us anywhere. Why don't we go check on Sayu's team? Huh? They're not here yet.
Maybe that's what I think.
If it is Sayu we're talking about, it's definitely possible. Oh, someone's coming. Weird. Is he here to work on the equipment? But he doesn't look like any of the workers we saw yesterday. And it doesn't seem like he's here for the games. He snuck away again. Do you think he might
Let's
be...
follow him and see what he does.
He's constantly looking back. Paimon's calling it now. Something fishy is going on.
Don't know anything
Good
collisions,
point.
let's just
He
keep
could be
watching.
on his way to meet someone. Let the hunter become the hunted.
Okay, but...
Reporting back, ma'am. Nothing suspicious to note at the Bunshin Phantasm booth. It's possible there's no connection to the incident from last night.
I see. Did you find any other clues?
Zara?
How's this behind us? Ah, good morning, you two. I know who Hazel is.
What's going on here?
I was wondering who was there enough to sneak up on one of our detectives. Maybe I should have expected it to be you. Is there a tenantry recognition? I guess that makes us for hunted. Traveler? Paimon?
Forgive me, ma'am. I have failed as a detective. I did not realize someone was on my tail.
Considering the traveler's skill, the thought is not with you.
What's going on? What are you investigating? It must be serious if Hazu's involved.
Yeah. Not about that, Unfortunately, my orders prevent me from sharing the information with you.
Huh? What orders? You really can't tell us anything?
I'm the blonde guy, yes you can. Theron Hazel also has to devote information. There's only one person who's... Those orders came from the Shogun, didn't they?
An astute observation, Traveler. Tell him the truth.
Shogun?
What? The Shogun is here?
No, that's air. No, I believe this is air.
You recognized me with a single glance?
Yeah. Shogun, we still haven't completed the investigation.
It matters not. I am certain the person standing before us is our friend, the Traveler. His gaze, his presence, his mastery of several types of elemental energy. There is no mistake. And we need his help.
Understood. An investigation team was sent out to survey a piece of land yesterday. The Tundra Commission received a report that the team was found unconscious in the field. Not only that, but the group appeared to have become trapped in an endless nightmare unable to wake up.
Please! Stay away!
But thanks to Samurai, immune to this shit. We detected intimate traces of yokai power when they were found. We followed the traces and ended up here, just outside the festival grounds. Should we call off the festival? Unfortunately, it's not that simple. You've heard the rumors about the doppelgangers, yes? We suspect that the culprit has the ability to transform, allowing them to spread misinformation at will. They may have already infiltrated the festival grounds. If we call off the festival, we may give them a chance to escape and amid the chaos. Even the slightest movement could alert them. Locking down the festival grounds could provoke them to attack, which would endanger the public.
You're right. That's a big risk.
The purpose of this festival is to bring humans and yokai together. We cannot allow the culprit to endanger anyone.
But what if they attack again? A very valid concern. Last night we dispatched a group of soldiers to the festival grounds, so remain in the cover and keep an eye open. We also blocked up several nearby roads under the pretext of construction so we can keep civilians away as much as possible. Even the Omote Shogun has taken it upon herself to patrol the area all night.
No one else has been harmed.
Thank you.
Ah, so the thunder we heard was you!
I apologize for our failing, Shogun. You should not have had to intervene.
On the contrary, it was my decision. I was unable to capture the culprit last night, so I left to discuss a plan with Miko. I did not show myself once I saw you were safe, and for that, I apologize.
Speaking of Miko, where is she?
Yeah,
she is investigating the trace of yokai power found at the scene. Though it fades in and out, it never strays from Mount Yogo.
Which means if the culprit infiltrated the festival grounds, they must still be nearby. The only people close to the external slants are in the staff and the contestants staying at the shrine.
Miko is working with the Kamisato siblings to verify the identities of the staff members. They should be done soon. As for the contestants, that inquiry must be performed by someone else.
Is that why you need my help?
The Tenryo Commission is too conspicuous. But as the judge of the competition, you can ask questions without arousing suspicion.
Okay, so you need us to talk to the teams and see if there's an imposter among us?
Precisely. Traveler, I understand these people are your friends, and it puts you in a difficult position. But if one of them has indeed been displaced by a yokai, they could be in grave danger.
I understand. I'll do my best.
Thank you. I truly hope the situation is not as grave as it seems.
What are you guys gonna do next? Continue to investigate from a distance?
Well, there's only so much we can learn that way, so I think we need to find a way to slip onto the ground. It's better for us to be at the scenes if something goes wrong. But the Shogun is far too revealed a figure for that. If she arrives at the grounds, it will certainly cause a stir.
Miko and I discussed that issue. She claims to have a plan. The preparations are underway as we speak.
One of her genius plans, huh?
somehow scheme seems more accurate.
Indeed. If you learn any details of said plan, I would like to know what I'm getting myself into.
Sure you would. Thanks for beholding illusions. Why did it load? Co-op's fine. Let me make sure co-op's off. Till last time. Yep.
Okay, so where do we start? We need to ask questions to figure out if there's an imposter, but we can't arouse suspicion. Oh, looks like Sayu's team is already here. Well, guess we'll just play it by ear. So tired. I don't feel rested at all. How come you two have so much energy? Didn't you stay up even later than me? Weak.
Continue. That's not a nice thing to say to a friend. Saya's probably just tired because she came up with the ideas yesterday. Need a break, Saya? I can start thinking about the ending stages in the meantime. It's been forever since we've done something fun together. You need to have enough energy to enjoy it.
It's okay. I can push through. Sayu and Yoimiya seem the same as ever. Kichibushi too. How should we test them?
Let's ask about the past.
Oh, good idea! Doppelgangers only mimic appearances. They wouldn't know about someone's past. Let's give it a try.
Right.
White fur, yellow fur.
Well, you guys are here, Brett and I.
Well, the Traveler's judging this thing, so we can't slack off, right?
So, you don't need to make anything, so what's for us?
Yeah. If the people in charge are here early, that usually means there's been some... Oh, no, it's just... The Traveler really wanted to see you.
Hi! Now, why?
Well, it's... your game! Playing your game yesterday? Brought up a whole bunch of old memories. So we wanted to come early to reminisce about old times. You know, because you might be busy later and stuff.
Yeah, we're insane. What kind of an excuse is that? They're busy now.
White fur, acting super strange.
Oh no. Time to change the topic. I was thinking about a certain... I was just reminded of some pilgrimage training.
Had fun with yellow fur.
We went so many places together.
Snowy Mountain, cold, Outcore, big.
Dragon Rest? Wow, you traveled all these places together?
Orange fur come with next time?
You betcha. You should come too, say, if you find the time look good.
Would we have to walk there?
No, if you can just sit up on the bed and listen to the stories, we'll be there before you know it. You can nap under the birds too.
Really?
As long as Storm not mad.
Hey, it's not like Dvalin's the one behind every single gust of wind.
Wait, he nursed the Valen? Oh shoot, what the time? There's so many levels to design
we
today.
should get out of your fur, hair, then. Good luck, everyone!
Bye, White fur. Bye, Yellow fur. Come back and play.
You betcha.
Wow, we've had so many adventures, huh? You don't even realize it until someone brings up the past.
Do you still remember the original meaning of that journey?
Oh yeah, totally! It was... what was it again?
I figured.
Anyway, Paimon didn't pick up on anything suspicious from that team. If anything, we were the weird ones forcing conversations and stuff.
And whose fault is that?
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the best strategy. Leaning into the judge angle is probably a safer bet. Let's ask about the creative process behind the game and confirm their identities that way. Paimon saw Toma's team show up just now, so we can investigate them next.
Paimon doesn't even remember why we're doing this? Big game devs? That's like a really weird way to run in a sibling mention.
We were hoping to learn a bit more about the philosophy behind your game. Is now a good time?
Looks like our judges are hard at work this morning.
Feel a soft bee? Oh, Boss can explain that one. Boss and Shosei were up super late last night coming up with ideas. And he's back at it this morning, as energetic as ever. Boss is the best!
I don't deserve that much praise, but when it comes to talking, well, I guess I'm the best person to answer your questions.
Time for an interview.
Into you?
Ask away, judges. Did you design this game with anyone in mind? Well, from a design standpoint, we want it to be a game for everyone.
Not so fast. Everyone isn't an answer. You need to be more specific about your target audience.
You're absolutely right. Then allow me to revise my answer. Our target audience includes growing children ages 0 to 18.
Makes sense. Kids need a little exercise here and there.
Second would be active adults ages 18 to 40.
Right. Adults have more stamina, so they can get more out of the game.
Next would be older adults ages 40 to 60, especially those in need of
Older
exercise.
adults. Exercise is important for healthy aging, but something feels off about this.
Finally, we have elderly people who are so full of life. That would be 60 to a fair. It's an age range.
Okay. Wait. That includes everyone.
Haha, well, you can't forget about Yoko, right? Games for humans and Yokai alike,
Not
after
for
all.
Yoroi.
Because it's trapped in a statue, I'm guessing? Besides, you seem to refuse Cute Prime on, unless you intend to change tune.
Next question.
Continue asking questions, and so there you have it. I hope that answered your questions, Judge.
Whoa. Not a single stumper.
Impressive. Now, fill me into is only one part of your evaluation process. We'll see what you think when you play the game yourself. It reminds me, I should probably get back to work on the stage. When we're done, it would be my pleasure. Okay, so let's get to it.
Yes, Boss Toma!
Well, Toma's answers were all very genuine. Paimon didn't notice anything un-Toma-like about them. Plus, he was with Shosei until late last night. If you think about when we saw the nightmare creature, the timing doesn't match up. Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird. So, we're back at square one. That just leaves Kokomi's team, right? Guess we should check them out.
Yep, talk to me. I remember her.
Huh? White fur and yellow fur are here early. You're here alone? Huh. Where are Kokomi and the others?
Don't know about Great Yokai, but Soul Lady is behind you.
Soul Lady? Oh, as in Soul of the Deep. Okay. Wait, did you say behind us?
Hey? You have questions for me, I presume?
A little warning next time.
Sounds like you already know, are we? Yeah. Yes, I heard about the doppelganger incident when I saw you around the venue just now. It wasn't hard to connect the dots. That's what you want to know. Energy.
Oh! In a tree? Dry berry?
Ahem.
Oh, sorry.
So, we can leave it there, right? You don't need to answer any more questions, I would imagine. Yeah, feel good. That's a girl. He was in the trend tonight. I can't imagine it's the criminal you're searching for.
Yobukoban is a criminal?
No, we're saying you're not a criminal.
No, of course not. You're in the clear.
In the clear. Is good?
It's very good. You're adorable.
What about Mizuki? Where did she go?
To eat dreams, probably. She left after receiving a message in the middle of the night. Looking back on it, perhaps it's related to your own investigation. It's kirking me. As soon as she left, I had a whisper under her breath. Ordering me around in the middle of the night. Who does she think she is? Miko. We probably needed an expert on nightmares, so formally need a strategy. Well, I guess that also contains Mizuki's identity.
Something tells me a certain someone is missing me.
Huh? Miko and Mizuki.
Hello, traveler.
Did you finish up your what?
Yes, I left the rest to the young fellow from the Kamisato clan. At least for now, there's nothing suspicious to note.
That means the culprit didn't manage to sneak in. That's a relief.
No,
Just
with our
like
friends.
that, you let down your guard. And all it took was for me to wear her face.
Wow.
The culprit? It's you!
If you keep drinking like this, I want 30% of the profit.
Oh, greedy little thing. I thought we agreed on 20.
Making a drink like that, you're the only one in the Zuma who would do that.
Oh, it's getting harder and harder to tease you, traveler.
Oh, can you stop with the teasing then? Even I'm reaching my limit.
500 years and you're still not used to it? Sounds like you need more practice.
At least spare me for the day. I can't take the mental torment right now. Investigated the Shogunate officials' nightmares, analyzed the traces of yokai power around Mount Yogo. Oh, and worked on some new game stages, of course.
All in one night?
Well, I didn't want someone to ruin the Mikawa Flower Festival. But I also wanted to do my best for my part of the festival.
For real.
Besides, I've talked to many patients who worked multiple jobs just to make ends meet. Compared to that, complaining about one night of hard work is a little unreasonable, don't you think?
So I think you should take a break, Miss Mizuki and Grunko, and I can handle the development in the meantime. And a lot yesterday, I'm sure I can handle a few design elements while you get some rest. And if I leave the developer out of commission, I'm not confident I can bring our vision.
You're very
inspiration on my
persuasive,
own.
Kokomi. It would seem you also have a talent for clinical psychology. I'll leave it to you two then.
Sweet dreams.
Mizuki really cares about the festival, huh? She's putting so much pressure on herself.
Perhaps she's reminded of the festivals of the past when I was just a kid, and Mizuki a young Baku. We would rush past the other yokai, desperate to get the first piece of fried tofu from the ramen stand. It would seem she hasn't forgotten, even after 500 years.
Seems like you haven't forgotten either.
You know, there's something to be said for knowing when to keep your mouth shut, little one.
Yeah. I know.
Enough about the past. We must focus on the matter at hand.
But you didn't notice anything suspicious, right? That should mean the culprit didn't sneak in.
That's one possibility. The other is that the culprit's transformation is even more convincing than we imagined. In that case, we need a detective with a more professional skill set. Or we need to find a way to provoke them and get their facade to crack.
But that sounds dangerous.
If the culprit is deep in disguise, a slight provocation won't completely expose them. What we need is to create reasonable doubt. Make the culprit question whether their cover is blown. As they hesitate over whether to make some kind of last stand, that is our chance.
So how do you plan to provoke them?
Oh, A didn't tell you? Allow me to show you. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Mikawa Flower Festival, it is my honor to announce... An esteemed guest from Tenshukaku has agreed to take part in this year's festival. Please welcome Her Excellency, the Almighty Narukami Ogosho, God of Thunder.
It's Shogun. The mighty Shogun is here in person.
So this was your plan, Miko?
Well, not bad, right?
Wow, that was quite the entrance. Hyman can't believe she agreed to that.
I don't think she did. The Mighty Shogun's presence was bound to cause a stir. Instead of struggling to maintain a low profile, it's better for her to be out in the open. And it means a detective can slip into the venue alongside routine without training. In the presence of the Shogun, even the responding criminals can let down the guard. They're removing. That means the detective can without any heads at all. The more you focus on getting one thing right, the easier it is to have the rest, to get cracks in the glass. That's what Miki wants us to take advantage of. And she's using the Mighty Shogun as bait. Letting go drink us hysterians
You
over.
flew us in earlier. We wasted all that time asking pointless questions.
Your intel was very useful, actually. We don't know how things will unfold, but I have a feeling the truth will be revealed soon. In the meantime, stick with the Shogun, Traveler. We need everyone focused on her. I'll do my best. Under my command, the Tenure Commission will remain on high alert. Anything goes wrong, report back to me at once. We made each stool just like yesterday. His presence definitely caused a stir, but it didn't take long for Officer to return. Maybe a day will come when he can take them early. They won't be so out of the ordinary.
Another day of hard work. Where did the time go? Huh?
Almighty Shogun! Glory to your everlasting reign! Welcome. Welcome.
This stall looks familiar. Yet it would seem the ownership has changed hands.
Ah, you must be thinking of Tomoki. He wasn't feeling well today, so I'm filling in.
I see. Yet, you remind me of someone. A Doshin from the Tenryo Commission.
Oh.
What are you looking at, eh?
The food offerings. Although this vendor seems...
This vendor is giving me a free electrician by his cooking skill. And it seems like it's first time the drop A is working.
Working? Ah, I see. I appreciate your dedication, sir.
Well, of course. It's an honor to serve such esteemed guests.
No need for formalities. I'll take 3 orders of dongo milk.
Right away.
3 orders? So Paimon gets one too?
Yes. I wanted to thank you for accompanying me. Without you by my side, I imagine the people here would be on edge even now. I have my reasons for being here, of course, but I would hate to tarnish the festive atmosphere.
Come in! Festival is for everyone, including you.
Indeed. The Mikawa Flower Festival. Hundreds of years have passed since I last partook of the festivities. Much is different this time. The people, the place, the games.
Not a freaking
Yet, the name endures, and the joy of celebration along with it. I suppose that, in itself, is a form of eternity.
Traveler, Paimon. And the almighty Shogun?
Don't worry about it, Mizuki.
Mizuki! Looks like you got some much-needed rest.
Yume Mizuki. Thank you for your aid earlier.
If you cannot handle me responding to my game, do not ask me to call while I am playing my game.
You just sat there silently and I got concerned.
Yeah, because you asked to call me in the middle of story dialogue.
Of course. I'm always willing to help. It's my duty. I wish I could have dispelled the nightmares, but this situation is uncharted territory for me.
I thought you worked in a bathhouse.
Even so, relieving the pain
There's
of
a
the
character
nightmares
who's
is
a
no small
psychologist and also
You
works
honor
in a
the legacy
bathhouse.
of the Yumekui Baku.
And apparently now also works with the government.
So not even Mizuki could fix it? What's going on with this nightmare creature?
Yes, yes she is.
Let's save the
Wait, no, that
difficult
would be
questions
Catherine.
for later. Actually, I came here to ask you something.
Me or
Want to
the
come to the
purple
Isa
lady?
bathhouse with me? Most of the contestants will be there. Oh, and don't worry about payment. It's my treat.
That just has every job under the sun.
Really? Yes, let's go!
I have no idea. You want us to go to the hot springs now, in the middle of a massive game of Among Us?
Well, game development isn't easy. Most of the contestants are exhausted and could use a break.
Mizuki, you don't
You've been under a
understand. I
lot of
have
pressure
voices in my
yourselves with
head
the investigation and
about
all.
Iron Man.
So I thought you might like to join.
Of course we would! Right, Traveler?
Yes.
I will remain here. I rarely have time away from Tenshukaku, and I would like to continue perusing the stalls.
Go into point and pop my ult to at least buy my team some time. Does that sound like a good plan?
Nah.
Aw, that's too bad.
Too bad, because it is now.
Then I'm not going either.
Don't hide behind the pillar.
Ah, I almost forgot. Miko wanted to talk to you, Traveler.
I do
take you
not
to her
wish
first.
to speak to the pink one. Keep her far, far away.
Oh? Well, why don't we all go?
Okay, we lost. Okay, that's
Almighty Shogun, your dongo milk is ready.
Oh, delicious.
No need, Shogun. Miko just had some quick things to go over with the judges. That's all. You and
Why would I
Paimon
want to
can
hear
wait
about
here.
her plus lyric?
We'll only be a minute.
That's you.
I know her. Why would I want to hear about myself?
Because you're so cool and epic.
No.
All right.
All
now
I
we
do
can
in
talk
life
freely.
is pretend I'm a blonde guy with... I can't tell if this is a braid or a ponytail or what the fuck this is.
I'm pretty sure it's a ponytail.
I think it's a braided ponytail.
I don't know. I don't play the game. Speaking of PS Network is back on. I should get Genshin.
Yeah, so I can get that apple.
Is that the first thing we're going to do as soon as I'm able to play multiplayer?
Yes, and then I'm going to collect 5 regional specialties from your world for an achievement. Mika doesn't need to see me, does she?
I think something's off with the Shogun. You've been with her the whole day.
After this,
Have you noticed anything?
After this Marvel Rivals match, I'll get Genshin.
something off? No.
Up close, sometimes it's hard to see the whole picture. I think something is troubling her.
What is this?
I am a rock on top of the sand. I take it just because I can. Something did seem off with E today. Maybe she's not used to leaving Tenekashire. Or was it the reaction of the crowd? We've been through so much. Something so trivial wouldn't shake her. We must be keeping something
I've witnessed
to
a
ourselves.
lot of cases where patients, for a variety of reasons, are unwilling
I
or
don't know.
unable to seek help. Unfortunately, that only exacerbates the problem. Until their emotions become so heavy, even the strongest of people collapse under the weight. I see those warning signs in the Shogun.
So even the Archons aren't immune to emotional strain.
Humans, yokai, and archons bear the same capacity for emotion and are naturally susceptible to the same mental turmoil.
What did that be
It's very
Adepti?
possible that someone who appears strong on the outside has learned to compartmentalize their negative emotions, and that is far from healthy.
I understand.
Anyway, the quickest route to curing the mind is through the heart. That's where you come in, Traveler.
As a clinical psychologist, isn't that where you come in?
Approaching someone in a professional capacity often makes them more guarded. But don't worry, you'll still have my help. Here, with these 2 special coupons, you can get into Isa Bathhouse after closing. Then, this is what you're gonna do.
I've got a land in
Finally,
some
you're
people.
back. Paimon's had 2 servings of dango milk already.
Only 2?
Sorry for the wait. It sounds like the Traveler has other plans, Paimon. So we'll head to the bathhouse on our own.
And why, pray tell, does every single person in this
You're not
goddamn
coming?
game have ugly ass crosshairs?
Because it's not a good game.
You can customize your crosshair, and it's scary. Because what the flip is that? Why is someone's crosshair taking up the entire middle section of their screen?
You're gonna freak out when you discover Minecraft. I'll explain later, Paimon. Just have fun.
Okay. Paimon will bring you back a hot spring egg.
Customizable crosshairs, does
Please do not bring me an egg, Paimon. I can't handle another year.
I'm bringing you an apple.
No, you are not
There
Paimon.
is no need to stay behind on my behalf. If you leave now, I'm sure you can catch up.
Something tells me you chose to stay behind on our behalf. Why
What makes you
are
say
they
that?
making me speak in capitals? You don't want people to be on edge because of you.
If my presence makes them nervous or impedes their ability to relax, does that not defeat the purpose of going to the hot springs? I already
have no idea.
disturbed
Why
their
is
progress by
Terma still
coming to
here?
the festival. The last thing everyone needs is more distractions.
Water bubble away.
But aren't you under pressure too?
As you know, this body is hardly that fragile. It can operate for another 100 years with no issue.
You didn't deny it.
Mortals are weak in body and mind. If there is a choice of who to bear such a burden, naturally, that person should be me.
What if you didn't have to worry about bothering anyone? Would you agree to go to the hot springs, ma'am?
What does it matter? The world is
Nah.
not so easily bent to one's will.
Oh, really? 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 I hate it. I hate when...
I'll take that as a yes. I have a pair of special coupons here. We can get into the bathhouse after closing.
What clever verbal tricks, Traveler. It appears you've been spending too much time with Miko.
It's an honest offer.
You think you can get away with manipulating the Shogun? I wouldn't be so sure.
Marvel Universe, where would you go?
In the where?
In the Marvel Universe. I mean, like, you could go to Avengers Tower, you could go to Nowhere, you could go to Conjunction, you could go to Hala. I don't care. Just pick one.
Well, not America, that much is for sure.
Yeah, good point.
You know what the safest place in the Marvel Universe is? Every other country.
Like Wakanda?
No. Stay out of that too. There's too much technology, it'll be dangerous.
Okay, what about Krakoa?
So, I don't know what that is.
Basically mutant land, I think. I don't know. Oh, what is Krakoa? Let me Google it.
Well, I'm staying away from the mutants. I've got no qualms with them. I just don't want to die.
Okay, Krakoa is a sentient island in the Pacific Ocean that's home to the X-Men.
You know, I would just... Adelaide.
Oh. Yeah. It exists in the Marvel Universe, doesn't it?
Never met someone more stupid. You'll go, won't you?
Persistent indeed.
Okay,
Very well. As you proposed, we shall set out at midnight.
Am I really getting Genshin Impact right now?
Yes, you are.
As I said, let's wait until midnight. You can attend to other matters in the meantime.
Okay.
Okay.
Downloading.
Is Thomas still here, or did he disappear? Homer is still here. Why is he here?
What other games do we?
He's gonna go to Hot Springs.
What other games does Playo have?
He didn't either.
Hawkeye Star Rail.
I have that one. Oh well, a whole crowd of people have left already. Give it later when and a few others.
There's only one thing I know about Hawkeye Star Rail, and it's Boot Hill.
We need to catch up. Yeah, Boot Hill's cool. Your team is the biggest. I guess my fault for going overboard with ideas, because when the others can barely keep up. Sometimes letting work is harder than doing it yourself. I wonder if this is how he feels, being the head of the clan. Well, don't work too hard. Well, straight back to
And I know about Boot Hill because of that one person on TikTok that removed Boot Hill's features until they got them. They're doing it again this time, but with another Hawkeye character, I think.
Huh. Why are you wearing a mask? Oh, you're a Yokai who's here to have fun. Why is that your description? What kind of description is this? Yokai who's here to have fun.
I'm tired.
What if I just write for now with the name Merdicon in response to your message?
What message?
The one in the Hooligans and Hooligans.
The one where it says I know of it, I don't play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, reply to that. Why not? Tell them how you got me to download Genshin just for an apple.
I can't find the server for one moment.
Just tell them today I made Jake download Genshin so they can give me an apple. Just why not? I love giving my friends apples in games that I never play in my life.
I need to use the clock. Actually, I want to check something. Can I play video games?
Genshin is ready to play. Let's go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Okay, Hoyoverse, I don't care. Let me just play the game so I can get shit done and give my friend an apple so that I never have to play this game again.
That's what she said.
I already have an account, don't I?
Oh god. As an evil bird.
Just scan this QR
Sure.
Now I have to download stuff.
This is
Who is
nuts.
your favorite Genshin? So hey, who is your favorite Genshin character?
Their name starts with an A. They're blonde. They have a talking companion who everyone else finds annoying.
Is their name perhaps Aether?
Yes.
Okay.
What were you
Yeah,
expecting?
I don't play Genshin, but a lot of my friends do, so I know a fair amount of the characters.
Well, also, I'm making you read out Genshin Impact lore for my video. Remember?
Yeah.
So, like,
You are.
you'll get a decent understanding of the names, I'm sure. This is what I imagine a Lyran video game would be like. Is that scrumptious fried tacos? I really badly need this. The lyric is failing the lyric. I really like that level. That was very neat. That was nice and fun. Give me my primer gems. I use these to gamble. Where is the...
Well, shall we head out?
Let's go.
All right. No reason to delay.
Everything's ready. Let's go.
I'm playing the game.
Yippee.
Why are you making me log in again?
It does that sometimes.
I'm stuck in a loop of logging.
Steam replete with the scent of orchids.
Was it
Water
your
that
first
turns the
time
complexion
here?
of... Yes, there are royal hot springs near Tenshukaku. But the plans were set in motion only after Hiragi Hiroshi introduced the Snezhnayan blast furnace to Inazuma. And that was 500 years ago.
Do I have to restart my
When
game?
the project was complete, I was already in the plane of Euthymia. And naturally, the body of the shogun has no need for such luxuries.
Angry
The
restaurant.
members of the Kanjo Commission were once friends with Makoto and the Kitsune Saigu. Although mere mortals, those who managed to survive back then were special individuals indeed.
Does it have anything to do with what's happening right now?
What makes you say that?
The look on your face. In a bathhouse
Now
with a
I
goddess.
see where my officials claim that the hot springs facilitate conversation. Even I find myself divulging more than intended. You're correct. Following the dark disaster 500 years ago, a nightmare engulfed Inazuma. On a
Conrad.
battlefield consumed in darkness, our soldiers fought against dark forces, creatures capable of possessing people and trapping them in nightmares. Even the Yumekui Baku could do nothing to wake them.
Well, I mean, yeah, we just entered an event. As awful as that sounds, it doesn't seem bad enough to make you this upset.
Perhaps not. The battle was intense. Those who stood up in defense of this land knew the chance of survival was slim. In the face of certain death, surely a nightmare is nothing to fear. But what if I told you this? If the person trapped in the nightmare was strong enough to overcome incapacitation, it would become a waking nightmare instead. The person would lose all capacity to distinguish dream from reality, perceiving everything in the real world as a continuation of the war, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated, and every precious thing in life as an enemy to be annihilated. That is a far more
I need that
painful
apple.
nightmare, both for the person in question and those.
I forgot. If I hadn't broken out of that nightmare yesterday,
By the time this download is done, I won't even be able to play the game because I'll have to go to
so worried
bed.
because he must be so worried because that happened to someone back then.
Yes.
And what happened?
I
Wait, where did she get the
unleashed
tea
Muso
from?
no
We are in a
Hitotachi
bath.
and struck her down. No need. I have no regrets. I know it was the right decision, both for Inazuma's sake and her own. If necessary, I would do it again.
Hey.
Well, it's about time you two showed yourselves, yes? You've listened in long enough.
Oh.
Oh, it's you two.
Before you say anything, this part wasn't me.
Well, since the cat's out of the bag, how about a hot spring tea party?
Hey!
Ah, nice and warm. No wonder the hot springs relaxed your inhibitions, eh?
So who came up with this idea? I want the truth.
I
have
guess
no idea.
both of us?
Well, I happened to consult a certain clinical psychologist about how to get an old friend to open up. In her expert opinion, doing something new with a trusted companion in a new environment can make someone less guarded. Looks like it worked like a charm.
And this is reasoning, but why not do it yourself?
It's one thing to trust that Miko has good intentions, but would you let your guard down around her?
Good point.
Your concern is misplaced. I kept these matters to myself because I was unsure whether this incident is connected to the past, and I did not want to interfere with the investigation. If the investigation reached an impasse, or new clues pointed to the nightmare from back then, naturally, I would have discussed this intel with you.
Intel, huh? It appears you still don't understand why I wanted you to open up in the first place.
What was
Sounds
that?
like it came from outside. Let's check it out.
We're gonna magically have our clothes transform back on, because that's how it works. Yep. This makes sense.
No! Someone's unconscious.
Oh no! Someone's unconscious. Is it the nightmare?
It seems different in some respects. Step back and allow me to
Alexa, shut
examine
up.
her.
She's awake.
What's going on? Almighty Shogun?
Welcome to
What happened
heaven.
just now? What frightened you?
Shogun,
It's all right. With the Shogun here, nothing can hurt you. Just take a deep breath and tell us what happened.
I've got a great idea. I'm gonna tell you random lore. Once, there was a nation called Conria, 500 years ago, that fell to the abyss, and then Celestia went fuck you, and made the survivors immortal and turned them into abyssal monsters. And now everyone wants to kill each other, and I have no idea what's happening.
Yes. I was on my way to your restaurant. And as I was crossing the bridge, I saw someone staring at me from behind a tree. It was hard to make out their appearance in the dark, but I had a bad feeling. So I tried to get a closer look in the moonlight. And it was me! In that moment, I thought about how people who see their doppelganger usually end up dead, and I fainted from the shock. I don't remember anything after that.
A doppelganger
Okay.
in Inazuma City. But we only detected traces of the nightmare around Mount Yogo.
I heard that people encountered doppelgangers at Mount Yogo too! Could it be the work of some terrible yokai?
Don't worry about that. The strongest UK in Inazuma are all right here.
Now that we have an understanding of the situation, why don't I take you to the police station to file a report?
Okay.
The situation is getting worse. If the doppelganger is limited to the festival grounds, that's one thing. But appearing on a random street in Inazuma City...
On the bright side, the victim seems okay this time.
Bad news, Shogun!
Haruto, what's up?
A Tenryo Commission official? What's wrong?
I don't remember this guy at all.
Another victim! At the festival! Kappa is trapped in a nightmare!
What? But Sara and the others were keeping watch.
Make haste. Back to Mount Yogo at once.
We're being watched. Okay, we're going to ignore that. Because I have omnipotent powers, and I'm not going to elaborate to anyone.
Kappa! Kappa! Excuse me. Let
Well,
me
that's who
take a
Kappa
look.
is.
Mizuki! Traveler! Finally, you're back!
Shogun before his mind for Tenryo Commission failed to protect those
Now is not
involved.
the time to
Strange.
cast blame. Did anyone witness the attack?
No, we have failed you. There is no trace of the
We
enemy.
split up for just a second, and the next thing we knew, he was on the ground.
Oh, it must be some terrible yokai.
Aren't you yokai? Other than the bank Donkey transformation, there are no traces of yokai pat at the scene. Some reference methods are getting more sophisticated. Doppelganger in the city also seemed to appear without warning. And there's a doppelganger in the city. It seems like it. Doppelgangers, nightmares, Inazuma City, Mount
How
Yoga.
is he, Mizuki?
It's strange. I can't perceive his nightmare. It's almost like he's not there at all.
The yokai! It must be getting stronger!
Kappa!
Well, I guess we're in the shit now, the ruffians.
Die.
It's my fault. I should have anticipated the culprit might resort to more sophisticated methods.
No. It was I who underestimated the enemy. I who allowed us to continue the festival despite the potential dangers. Sara, what is the status of the other contestants and staff?
All normal. I asked the Shogun Commission to move them to a safe location just to be
Good.
safe.
By decree of the Shogun, I declare that the Mikawa Flower Festival is...
Wait.
Wait.
What is it, Miko?
You're being too hasty, eh? I understand your concern for the people, but I urge you to think this through, or we risk playing into the enemy's hand. Considering your history with nightmares, you have better cause than anyone to exercise caution. But do you truly believe that what we're facing now is just a nightmare?
Explain.
Call it intuition. If you want the truth, perhaps Doshin Shikanoin could shed some light. I believe there's been a break in the case.
You flattered me, Lady Gunju. I do have a few ideas. Up to this point, we only detected traces of a nightmare creature on Mount Yuga, and now a doppelganger appears in Inazuma City. The original thought was that the culprit infiltrated the venue to evade capture. If so, there would be no reason for them to risk exposure by continuing to change form. Rather than concluding that the nightmare creature on top of everything now has the ability to disappear without a trace, I think there's a different possibility. It's a psychological phenomenon. No, I can't just explain it away.
That doesn't sound right. I need to think about this some more.
He speaks!
I'm ready to deck someone in the face.
Okay, what about this? Nightmare Creature and the Doppelgangers are separate entities, that's why their methods are so different. They have separate goals. That's right, the entities appeared at the same time and place. That's why the Tenryou Commission conflated the two at first. But, if we ignore the Nightmare Creature and look at the Doppelganger incident in isolation, the culprit's motive is clear. Occupy Inazuma. Taking control of Inazuma by replacing everyone with doppelgangers. I doubt even a folktale will come up with something so unrealistic. I don't care!
That doesn't sound right. I need to think
Makes
about this some more.
sense. Probably. Cause panic. Doppelgangers didn't actually hurt anyone, but the time about knocking cause people to panic. That might be the culprit's goal. That's right, because if a folktale about doppelgangers, the culprit was able to incite panic without attacking anyone at all. But after the Tenryou Commission secured the venue, the culprit appeared in Inazuma City so that the panic would spread. But what is the end goal? Panic doesn't seem like enough of a motive. You're right. I mean, panic is a means to an end, but I think the shift in Inazuma City proves that whatever they're planning, whatever their goal, terrorizing one location wasn't enough. And since Inazuma City is their new target, the person they're impersonating at the festival should be absent. Unless the culprit found a way to cover their tracks and incite more panic. By leaving behind a stand-in. He just murdered a man!
Kappa is made of wood?
No, it's a
No
doppelganger
wonder I
timeline.
couldn't sense the nightmare.
I see. So the doppelganger infiltrated the festival as Kappa and is currently hiding in Inazuma City. Is that correct?
Not just that, less than one person is enough. If multiple people are replaced at once, they can cover for each other. We didn't get to see each other much during the test of courage.
Kozo and his two friends were together the whole time, too. They would have noticed if someone was acting weird.
And Kai's transformation is said to have a particular weakness. If the subject is frightened, the desire starts to crumble. Isn't that right, Yuka? Adding to Markaza. Paimon, whack him!
It's a Bakedaniki tail!
I'm so tired.
Kikaku! Kikaku! Run!
Tetsunosuke?
They're getting away!
Yes, Paimon, I can see that.
Aren't you supposed to be in Inazuma City? And leave you two by yourselves? That's not the Tanuki way!
No fighting! Let's go!
You can't get back grades if you drop out.
Remember, kids, don't drop out. Well,
Bakedaniki! Those little terrors!
at least until you're 11.
let's go
Otherwise, my mother can say she did more schooling than you.
Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bakedaniki tricks?
I have no idea, Paimon. I'm trying not to get mud in my face. Stop asking me questions.
Nothing's working! The humans are catching up!
Hey, Lyric, I'm turning 15 soon, so I want to know, do you think I'm an angsty teenager?
Yes.
Little rascals! Stop running!
Okay. What makes you think that?
Certain events that happened in January.
You wish!
Oh.
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us!
Why am I flirting?
You can't see me. You can't see me.
I don't
I'm
know.
on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them, stupid.
Paimon, help. Somebody help me. I'm stuck on a wall. Okay, let's see if I can restart that, because what the fuck just happened? Begin pursuit. Yeah. Please don't glitch.
Okay, Donaki, those little terrors! Come on, let's go after them! Paimon's had enough of these things! What even are they? More Bake Donaki tricks?
Probably.
Nothing's working! The humans are catching up!
Little rascals! Stop running!
Yeah.
You wish!
Transform! Stupid humans won't be able to recognize us!
This is actually quite therapeutic. I just get to smash stuff and it's more important.
I'm so tired.
Well,
Why am I here?
I don't know. You're the one who asked me to call.
You can't see me. You can't see me. I'm up on fire.
Tetsunosuke, you idiot! Don't tell them the three of us turned into bonfires!
Hear that, Traveler? Bonfires! 3 of them! We'll show them, stupid.
Yes, Paimon, I've been breaking the bonfires this entire way. Oh hey, here's green arrow.
Transform!
They're gone again! Oh, what are they this time? Some kind of stone or brick?
Yes. Would appear that way.
Oh! What if it was purple?
Then I would love it. I don't think there's anything purple I dislike.
Okay, so there's this character I like.
Ichiro, protect us!
You would like his mom. She's purple.
Oh. Show me a photo. We'll see.
Okay, hold on, let me grab him.
Hi.
Save us, Tsukumo!
Fire, Hydra, Anima, Electra.
We're almost rid of them.
Okay, this is her. She's purple and she's also really pretty. What do you think?
Yeah, that's enough. I will not fail the Shogun again because of you.
Tengu! Tengu was flying! Tengu is a cheater!
Surrender now, and I will spare your life.
Tengu! Why are you helping the humans? Tengu is a yokai!
My loyalty is for Shogun.
Shogun?
Human. It's a yokai no different in my eyes. Shogun, that's the leader of the
Shogun
humans.
sent people to steal our land! Shogun is bad!
Nonsense! The Shogun would never give such an order. Didn't you literally confiscate people's motivations?
Calm yourself, Sarah. Let's hear them out.
Shogun sent humans to steal our home!
And the Mikawa Flower Festival! Shogun is making yokai serve the humans!
I think you're delirious.
Serve the
Inkako.
humans? He's not talking about the game development, is he?
Shogun even forced Great Baku Yokai to work all night!
What? Is this
Oh,
guy talking
you
about?
mean yesterday? That was my choice, actually.
Jeez, where are these ideas coming from?
I think there are some misunderstandings. Kenchibashi and the others weren't forced into anything.
Stay back!
No.
Humans want to enslave us again!
Hold on. Something's not right. We should try a different approach.
No need. I know what's wrong. They're trapped in a nightmare.
Why?
What are you doing? Trying to put Tetsunosuke to work?
Actually, I'm just seeing if you got any abyss energy here.
Doesn't
I want
wanna
to eat
stay
it.
up all night.
You are staying up all night if you don't let us help you.
Enslavement? These might sound like ridiculous misunderstandings to us.
Why am I alive?
But that is their reality right now. A world of despair and fear, where enemies lurk at every turn, devoid of even a single
I swear to
shred of
God,
light.
if this is what that frickin' shot of the Shadow Traveler and Paimon is for, I'm going to be really mad.
So they're
I wanted to fight myself.
how do we wake them up?
If we knew how, we would have done so back then.
Give us your worst! Kinkaku will never leave the Tanuki path! Kinkaku will die before serving you!
I may have a solution.
Truly?
The nightmare comes from the abyss. The nightmare comes from the abyss. There's something I can try.
What are you doing? No, don't!
I think I'm insane. And also Jesus, apparently.
Oh.
Jesus could turn water into wine, and I can take the abyss. It's basically the same
Humans
thing.
are everywhere. We can hide forever.
How long have we been hiding? 100 years? 500 years?
No idea. If Yoroi was still around, he would remember.
Be free, my children.
Someone's coming.
This is a fine piece of land. The grain yield should be exceptional.
Remember to check for traces of yokai in the surrounding area. By order of the Shogun.
By
Oh,
order
they
of the
think-
Shogun, we are to exterminate all yokai that cross our path.
I highly doubt that was the actual order, Kurtari.
Why so hasty? We should leave some alive. We can make them work their own land.
Now this just feels like an allegory or something.
Hey, you know about the Mikawa Flower Festival, right? I heard 50% of the profit is going to the development fund.
Oh yeah, the festival for humans. And the festival for humans, and humans alone. The yokai have had their fun. It's our turn now.
Okay,
That's right.
No,
we should put them to
I
work.
think they...
They're known for their transformations, right? Then the little monkeys can dance for us until they die.
That's not what they said.
How could they do that?
Tenasake.
Quiet, or they'll catch us.
You again.
What? What is that?
Hey, are you alright? Yoko, Kappa, I need help over here! Hold on, we're coming!
The yokai and the humans are unconscious?
The same thing happened to all of them?
The Mikawa Flower Festival!
This yokai can speak.
No, if we don't make it to the Mikawa Flower Festival, Boss Tama will be so upset. Boss
Oh.
will eat us.
What's Tommy? What's Tommy eat?
The humans are coming for us. We're gonna lose our home. What do we do?
We infiltrate the Mikawa Flower Festival. We scare the humans away and then they won't come.
Sure.
But how do we get into the festival?
Got called Knife Boy.
You just got called Knife Boy?
Toma is the best!
Yes.
Where?
How about we turn into those 3 yokai?
Elsewhere.
These memories. They belong to the bank banker?
Traveler! Traveler!
Are you all right, Traveler?
I'm fine.
Where are we?
Say what you want about this game, because I will
The
admit there's a
nightmare
lot
is
of bad things in this game.
purified it.
But at least they finally remembered that this man can purify the abyss, or I guess woman if you were playing Lumine, but I'm not, so. Hence why I refer to the Traveler in a non-binary sense as much as possible. Just my way of dealing with the abyss.
Humans! And a bunch of yokai!
Yeah.
The Mikawa Flower Festival! The humans are gonna... They're gonna...
What we just mentioned to me in a TikTok video that I reposted months ago.
Here's Chloe again? That might have something to do... But no. No, the nightmare is gone, you purified
The nightmare
it.
is gone.
It's my way of dealing with the abyss. Looks like they're confused. They still seem very humans. That might have something to do with a long time in hiding. Hiding? You describe the memories to the group. Don't tell me what I do, Mr. Dungeon Master.
The boss tome of this and boss tome of that. That was the only thing they could imitate. Wait a second. Hitotsume Kozo and the others should be Akitsuyuge experts. But this time, Toma did all the work. Paimon can't believe we missed something so suspicious.
You're like skills if his skill. You're like Hazer if his skills only worked in hindsight.
Oh, you're saying Paimon's deductive reasoning is Hazel level.
Yeah, more or
Based on your
less.
description, Traveler, it's possible these Bake Danuki have been in hiding for 500 years. Sounds like they know Ioroi, too. Why don't we ask him? It's not far.
The protector of the grove. It's been 500 years since our last meeting. Sarah, Hazo, return to the festival to keep watch. The doppelganger incident has been resolved, but the threat of the nightmare remains. I will handle the meeting with Ioroi myself.
Oh my god. Oh, dude. Look at this.
Are you still loading?
Let me play the game. Yes. Look.
I don't even know how long it's been. What in the...
Been here for like maybe a little over half an hour.
Okay, that's not that long. I've waited longer. You know, it took me like 3 hours to get in to record my Honkai Star Rail episode. That's why there's not a second one yet. The actual gamer incident has been resolved.
You know what? I'm gonna play some Minecraft while we talk.
Neat. I was playing Minecraft last night. I ended up rage quitting.
Good for you. Why was I not invited?
Because you were asleep.
Yeah, I hate that I have a bedtime now.
I think it's funny because you get a bedtime the same year I lose a bedtime.
Ioroi, we're back!
How does it feel?
Feels very weird. I don't like being old. I've got responsibilities now. I don't want responsibilities. I want to play
all these people at this
games.
hour. Don't you know even statues need to sleep?
Do you have a driver's license?
Shogun!
No, I don't want one.
I bow before thee. No, wait, shoot, I'm still a statue. What should I...
All
I don't think it's safe for me to drive.
I don't want to be Star-Lord right now. I want to be Keith Cocaine.
Do you mean Keith Cocaine?
That's funny.
I've never seen Ray so afraid.
Ah, that
I didn't even know I've seen
when
this man
Ioroi
before.
tried to pluck a naku weed from the Imperial
By
Garden,
the way, have you seen
nearly
these,
split him
have you
in
seen those
two,
videos that I
Hiyashiyori
edited?
Island style.
I saw the
yourself, you
Fortnite
meddlesome
Island
kitsune.
on one, and that's all I've seen.
Ioroi, I wish to ask you something.
Anything, Shogun. Absolutely
I just posted another
anything.
one,
It
and,
is my honor to answer.
It has
Suck up.
yes.
I've got a
could have at least
request.
slowed
Put that
down a little.
image in
It took
just
forever to
randomly
convince
for
them
like
to come
1
with me.
second.
It's
In my next editing thing,
Yeah.
I'm gonna edit.
really
I'm
did kill
I'm
you.
probably gonna edit the entire show.
Body is stone.
Huh? I am not dead.
Is this an image?
Dead? The Kitsune
I
spoke
don't
the
even know what
truth?
image you're talking about. I'm on Minecraft.
It's an image in Minecraft.
Can you just
Is Yoroi?
describe the image?
Yoroi is alive.
It's two people standing on a hill in Minecraft.
really did
For
seal
my
you away.
recording last night.
Wait, this must be Kinkaku.
I see. I might make it,
Kinkaku
like,
and
fade in during a scene
Tetsunosuke.
where people
You
are
weren't
ranting,
sealed away?
and I just
When the humans come to Hamanosuke
the people talking
came to
in the
hurt us.
background just slowly fade into
We
nothingness.
ran and hid. The humans
Until you
searched
hear
and searched.
nothing, but you're just
So
staring
many
at
friends
it.
couldn't move. Our yokai powers were getting weaker.
So we decided to escape the humans.
Yeah, just make it
as
the ending.
Great Bakedanuki Tsukumo
Or
taught
something,
us
I don't know.
by digging a hole in the ground.
We discovered it.
That's when we uncovered a horn
I'm
filled with
watching a
yokai
seeker
power.
get bullied by
It was
two
the
haters.
will of the great Bakedanuki
that,
Kichiro
like,
made manifest.
It restored our power, and then we made the human go. Oh,
Am I right here?
ching, yeah.
We made the human go thump thump clang clang slash slash.
And by Ting Tune. Yeah. You mean?
We tricked him and ran.
Judge witness.
So you didn't actually beat him up at all?
Don't hit
We've been
me.
using the horn to hide ever since. But there are too many
Oh,
humans.
No,
It's getting harder to hide.
A horn full of yokai
I
power.
wanted to live.
Could that be the source of the nightmares?
That's sad.
The reason the Bakedanuki are so afraid of humans? If the horn contained the fragment of a nightmare, using its power to hide would spread the nightmare to them.
I prefer life. Thanks.
That means the Bakedanuki have been trapped inside this state of anxiety for 500 years.
Here, buddy.
Ha! I could have told you that nothing good would come from that horn. Using external power is against the Tanuki path.
We strayed from the path.
Yeah.
But
And you had to get me to
the
fix
horn
it.
helped us hide from the humans. The humans tried to take our land.
On
What?
the contrary, the purpose of the investigation was to determine in advance if yokai were present on the land in question. Whether we avoid encroaching on yokai territory altogether or attempt to reach a mutually beneficial agreement, a peaceful resolution was always the goal.
Cool with it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wait, that is what the humans said back then, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
By order of the Shogun, if yokai live here,
This
we
feels
need
like
to
a
discuss
My
the
Little Pony
proposal.
episode. You know that one about the bats?
The one where
Ginkaku Tetsunosuke. Not all humans are bad.
No, the one where there's
fur
like
over
a
there
bat
helped me a great
colony
deal, you know.
and another colony, and they're fighting over land.
Besides, the Bakedanaki were only sealed away back then because Ioroi stole
Might not be bats, but there was like two different tribes fighting over one area of land. Does it belong to one of them?
What he deserved.
How was I to know? It was
Maybe,
used
I don't
to
know,
make
I haven't
sacred
watched-
Sakura Daifuku. I gave it back, didn't I?
Honest, I haven't watched My
So the
Little
humans
Pony
were
in
made
a
for
long
no
time
reason?
Either, but I remember a fair bit of the
Well,
episodes.
if you must know, the young
All
human
I
and
know
I
is that
fought. I
Discord
was
and
perhaps a tad
Fluttershy
careless, so I
were romantically involved
conceded
at
the
least
match.
once.
Anyway, the point is, neither side is bad.
There he goes again, changing the subject when it makes him look bad.
Now you know.
hello.
No human is trying to harm you.
So,
Raise your
it was all a nightmare.
500
Why am I
years
here?
in hiding? For nothing.
Imagine
It was a
being in hiding for
500-year-long
500
game
years.
of hide and seek.
Because
What's so bad about that? Besides, you won.
You say as I'm playing hide and seek game.
We won? Go us! We're even better than Ioroi.
Hey, my game of hide and seek isn't over yet.
Wow, the mind of a Bakedanaki is something else. Still so cheerful even after all that.
That nature is what isolated them from the worst effects of the nightmare and prevented them from causing any real harm. But a nightmare that's still affecting people after all this time? Who could it belong to?
I feel like I've heard a legend
A
about
horn
that.
tainted by darkness, the Oni warrior raised her sword against the almighty shogun. Losing an arm and a
Tainted by
horn to the
arm.
shogun's blade, she fled into the forest, never
Oh,
to be seen
shit.
again. A trusted lieutenant fighting against the forces of darkness, she was once devoured whole by a beast from beyond this world, with the body of a tiger and the tail of a serpent, until she tore the creature apart from within. Thus she earned the name Chio the Tiger Bite, or Tora Chio.
Chio.
I don't think Chio would like that name. Though she escaped the belly of the beast alive, that battle never left her.
Oh my.
She saw the memories of her fallen comrades everywhere, slaughtered
I'm gonna
one
play
after
your
another,
favorite game,
until she could
Gravity.
no longer distinguish dream from
I
reality.
haven't played Gravity in ages.
You should play with me.
I'm doing a quest right now. Nightmare doesn't incapacitate someone with sufficient strength, it turns into
The
something even
nightmare
worse.
twisted every joy in her life. Her subordinates, family, and friends.
I think I'm
into
gonna Florida
enemies
fly.
in need of destruction. It was in that state, trapped in the battlefield of her mind, that she raised her sword against me on Mount Yogo. With the Muso no Hitotachi, I cut off her arm, one of her horns, and a portion of the mountain itself. I suspect that is when the horn in question was buried there.
And
Are you going
subsequently
horn digging?
uncovered by 3 Bake Danuki. That means the fragment on the horn comes from Chio's nightmare.
Nightmares feed on fear and anxiety. If what the traveler saw is true, it's possible Kinkaku and the others' fear over the past 500 years allowed the fragment to gain physical form and become something akin to a jibakure.
I made it. Oh god, it's data. I hate data.
And Jibberunke?
An earthbound spirit. They move through the ley lines,
Jabberunke.
but are also bound by them. That's why the traces of this entity appeared intermittently and never outside of Mount Yogo.
I didn't remember that.
It
I'm
would seem the fragment of
saying
this
Ace's
nightmare
voice
is no
lines out
different from the
loud.
one back then. It hates all joy and every good thing in this world.
If there was voice lines?
The investigation team
Yeah.
working for a better future
You know what's really funny?
attacked.
Because this is
Hitotsu
the
Mikozo and his
Easter egg.
friends kind enough to lend a helping hand?
Now that now that the travelers are actually speaking more because they've opened up, the voice actors in office, so they're still mirrored, which I think is just really funny. It takes 6 nations, they finally start speaking, but because of AI, he being a fucking bitch, I still have to read them out.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, and we were attacked too! Right when we were having fun with the playtesting.
So why hasn't appeared
Perhaps
since?
it needs to regain strength after your defeat. Or perhaps it is biding its time because it knows, with whatever rationality remains, that it cannot defeat you.
Why does it know that it cannot defeat me? I'm that special.
Sooner or later, its twisted hatred will force it out of hiding, and it will move to strike its enemies. When Chio set her sights on a target, she was never one to waver.
Oh, so I'm fucked.
But both possibilities prove something. Nightmare fragments can be defeated, and an enemy that can be killed is one that can be split in two by the power of Muso Ishi.
There's really no other way?
Mikoshi Chio is gone. A fragment of a nightmare tied to a severed horn.
Hey, it's one hot
That is
stack.
all that remains. The living must take precedent over the memory of the dead.
Okay.
Even so, having to unleash mission issue again, would he really be okay? Mizuki said Archon suffered from the same turmoil as the rest of us. The dead may be gone, but that doesn't mean our emotions die with them.
Oh, who cares about the dead anyway? I'm just trying to look out for the living.
What is that supposed to mean, Miko?
If you can't tell, the pink one cares about you.
Tanuki friends.
Huh?
Okay.
What does that have to do with us?
The
Shut up and
nightmare
take the
fragment
fall,
has
you
been tied to the Bake
ruffians.
Tanuki for nearly 500 years.
Not you.
Strike
I'm
it
talking to
down,
video
and
game
who's to say
characters
whether
again.
you take the
I'm
lives of our poor
delirious.
friends
Yeah, I
along
know.
with it?
I know.
Why do you know I'm
beseech you,
delirious?
Almighty Shogun, spare the young ones.
I know that you're
It was just a momentary. No. A
Actually, I can't be
500-year-long
legally
lapse in
declared
judgment.
insane because I've got the rationality to recognize that I am
You speak the truth?
insanic.
If you don't believe me, ask Mizuki and the Traveler. I'm sure they've encountered similar cases during their extensive travels.
Sure, yeah, Mika,
Well,
anything to make you shut up.
Yes. During my studies both in Liyue and Natlan.
What am I agreeing to? That man has been tied to a bank donkey for nearly 500 years. I reckon that is to say whether you take the lives of our poor friends along with it. Yeah, I have definitely seen that happen before.
Then, what would you propose?
What is this?
This
Squid
nightmare
Game?
fragment is a constant threat to Inazuma. Should all other options fail, I will take
I
action.
did not say I've played these games before, I said I've seen that happen before.
If the fragment's hatred toward the world comes from a nightmare, then the most logical option is to get rid of the nightmare itself.
Jake doesn't know it, but I'm currently hoarding up the Bowser plushie on camera.
The Yumekui Baku already tried that 500 years ago.
I'm so good at
Even yesterday, when faced with the corruption of the nightmare, Mizuki could only mitigate the effects.
I'm so good at this game,
What
right,
was
game?
impossible back then is
Hey
not
gamers,
necessarily
tell
impossible
this
now.
noob
I think Mizuki
to
has
get
the right
lost
idea.
out of my
If
comment
we
section.
cannot eradicate the
I'm a
nightmares
gay
directly,
Bowser. Brum, brum.
why not use this entity's tricks against it? Combat illusions with illusions. Combat nightmares with dreams.
Is that even possible?
Paimon, we literally
Don't
did
forget,
this like
there are
2
yokai
days
that
ago.
specialize in shape-shifting and illusions, and they happen to be right in front of us.
Where? Kinkaku doesn't see them anywhere.
Kakaku, if he means us.
Maybe they're hiding us trees? Or the wind?
Please tell me one if he has logic.
The Kitsune is clearly referring to the Bake Tanuki. Tetsunosuke, Kinkaku, must you be so dense?
Given their centuries-long connection to the nightmare fragment, they are perfectly positioned to create a dreamscape that the entity will be unable to distinguish from the real world.
Back then, the nightmare had little to no weaknesses. If we want to give the Bakedanuki an opportunity to strike, I assume you have a plan, Miko?
You said it yourself. Mikoshi Chiyo is gone. All that remains is a fragment of her nightmare, already broken and vulnerable. Besides, Mizuki is an old friend, one that is not to be underestimated.
that's me.
She has traveled the land studying dreams and is far more capable than those old fossils back then.
Oh,
I have no
What is
friends.
going on?
Oh, Jesus. Lyric, you just jump scared me with your voice. I'm so sorry.
Not gonna say
She just-
anything?
usually doesn't compliment me to my face. But Miko's right.
I don't.
If we work together, I'm confident we can put together a ritual to subdue the nightmare fragment.
Once we
Okay,
perform the ritual,
I mean,
it will take some time for the
all
barrier
I've
to
been
take
doing
effect.
for the
Luckily
past
for us, we have two formidable
several
warriors on our
updates is
side.
fighting
Our
gods of
festival
life and
representative,
death.
who also happens to have extensive experience against dark forces, and the almighty Shogun, unmatched in combat. I'm
What
sure
do you
the
mean
two of you
unmatched?
can
I've
buy us
beat
some
her
time.
before, granted I had the
There's
power
just
of
one
Twilight
problem.
Sparkle on my...
Since this entity can pass through the ley lines, its movements are unpredictable. If we're going to create a barrier, how can we be sure it appears where we want?
The solution to that is obvious. If the nightmare fragment despises all sources of joy and happiness, then naturally a joyous occasion would be an evil beyond measure. An enemy that must be annihilated at all costs.
That's what the Abyss is, yeah, I
if
agree.
we want to lure it out...
We need a source of joy, and the obvious target would be Yamiya. Well, the
What
festival
joy
too,
could
but...
possibly compare to finishing one's work right before the deadline?
I would imagine we can all think of a few. But I agree. The Mikawa Flower Festival is the most plausible target. Once the enemy appears, I will pull them into the plane of Euthymia immediately. I will not put the people in danger.
Take me
Traveler,
with you.
I ask that you join me there so we can subdue the enemy together.
Oh, okay.
All right. I will update everyone back at the festival and start the preparations for the ritual. I'll need your help, Mizuki. It's going to be a busy night.
Looks like an all-nighter for me.
Well, this was your idea. Oh, and don't forget, you need to finish a Little Fox's Daydream as well.
Yeah,
and
I
in
like
a surprising twist, you were my nightmare all along.
I'm surprised we're not done yet. Hi, James.
Well, Ioroi, as I see it, you've been punished long enough. It's about time you were released.
Released? I can do that myself anytime I want. This statue keeps me warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Don't interfere.
Ioroi is the best!
Besides, the seal's power is almost gone. What I really want is for you to help me give that sneaky kitsune a piece of my mind.
Ioroi, she's already...
Not so fast. I won't be fooled by your tricks again. Whatever you were about to say, she can tell me herself, instead of sending some young kitsune to hoodwink me.
I'm pretty sure Ye is philosopher kind, but okay, Rory. I see that Oculus. I want that Oculus.
Unless... I'm gonna play Block Party.
Oh, I used to like that game, but now it's just filled with memories, things I don't want to think about.
Great yokai really wasn't forced to work all night?
That's right. It was my choice.
Why does great yokai have to work?
I suppose it's just the price of becoming a great yokai.
Okay,
Great
old
yokai? Kingaku is sad for you.
Okay, I don't know where A is. Why are you making me talk to one person in a non-obvious spot? So I move around. Hi, A.
Traveler, during the battle tomorrow, it is imperative you know your limits. If the enemy proves too much to handle, leave them to me.
But...
I know. I understand your concerns, just as you know mine. We need not say any more than that. Just get some rest and prepare yourself for the battle to come.
Get some rest there.
One more thing. Thank you.
Well, shit's about to go down.
I died. I'm sad.
Oh, I didn't die.
You're not even playing Block Party.
Yeah, but I'm playing a more combat-focused thing, so it's arguably more impressive.
Ad Astra Abyssat.
Me when I play a Legend of Zelda.
Thank you for completing today's commissions.
To be fair, this is kind of like Legend of Zelda, only I'm more interested in the lore than Link.
You should watch Voltron, it's really good.
I don't think I would like Voltron, I'm gonna be honest.
Why?
Not my cup of tea.
Okay. Have you ever tried to watch it?
No. It's just from the clips. I know that I would get some image in my head that wouldn't be accurate and then I would get disappointed, so it's just... why bother? I don't know, maybe I'll give it a shot sometime.
Yeah, Voltron is kind of shit in the last few seasons anyway.
Oh.
Well, my download has been at 64.78 for a couple minutes. I'm concerned.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so the download just stopped because there was an error, but I've got it going now. It should be ready in about, it says, 25 minutes.
Alright.
Look at that. Let's see. Should I play Cubecraft, Lifeboat, Waxite, Mineville, The Hive, or Enchanted Dragon? Go on Cubecraft.
Okay, let's see if I can do this. Come on. Come on, my friend. I asked for your assistance. So we at last can go over distance.
Handlers of Fortune!
That's what I call yokai power. Okay, that means there's one more of these. And that would be this one. One I'm very bad at.
I got a leather tunic, but you know, armor is armor, so... I also got a dragon head. I'm now a dragon.
Oh. Right, I am the one to... get myself 2 of these. Let's see if I can survive.
I'm being stared down by an iron golem.
Why is there an iron golem in your game? What are you playing at this point?
I'm playing Pillars of Fortune. What the hell does one per chance do with a bucket? Ow! Oh! I died.
Motherfucker just tried to blend me up.
I got sugarcane as my first item. That's... wow. Okay.
Wait, no, I break these or... I have a dog speaking. Hey, it's JJ.
Hey, it's Dead Jake.
I only got one.
I still don't understand why people like to jump off.
Jump off what?
In Pillars of Fortune.
Oh, I think that's a way of rage quitting.
My bundle this. Hey!
Oh, I got a weapon from this game and I haven't even fully processed that yet. Huh.
Kitty. There's a cat here with me. Is there something you would like to say to Sylvie?
Sylvie, do you still speak like that, you awful, awful creature?
What the hell are you saying to my cat?
Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Yeah, does anyone want a lesson in barking realistically? You literally just scream out and bark at the top of your lungs. That is how you bark realistically. I hope I have been of great service to you. I have been of great service, haven't I?
Sure.
Get me off of this giant tomato town.
Would you care to sit down?
Switch from the
What does
style.
one do with a shulker box, perchance?
Place it on your enemy's pillar and jump over. Hi, Tubby. I want my money.
I just placed a hanging sign that says "ah."
If you ever have any...
Meals just at us speaking there. So empty here.
No, I'm gonna take one for the team. Ah! I killed someone, but I also killed myself. But it was worth it.
How's your beef with them?
Oh my god, there's someone here that's Technoblade.
How many power gems do I have?
Okay, so I just did a stupid thing. I tried to put concrete powder as a block. That's embarrassing.
Aha. I'm gonna waste all of my wishes. I love gambling. Oh, I actually got a character. Not one I wanted, but I did not expect that. Remember, chat, do not gamble responsibly. 99% of...
I have a bucket of water that fills up on its own.
99%
I just have
of
infinite.
Big one.
I have infinite water. What does one do with infinite water?
Feed me.
You bitch. I have died.
Why did you die, my friend? That's not okay. How could you do this to me? Does that make sense?
Hopefully this sign will convince them not to harm me.
I still don't know what happened to my story keys. Jake, I have a question. Pick between the following characters: Bennett, Chung-Yun, Barbara, Noel, Diana, Firma, Saya, Gori, Yunjin, Niguan, Hazer, Freza, and Layla.
Barbara. I don't know, I just like the name Barbara.
I thought you were gonna say, because that's the only one I know. What the fuck are you talking about?
I have a clock. What does one do with a clock?
Unable to initiate quest and co-op Mirage.
What do I do with an armor stand? Hey, oh, hey!
I got many quests I can do.
I took someone down with me.
Okay, I'm gonna go start the Zhongli quest, and then I'm probably gonna log off of Genshin. At least until after dinner, and then I might do the Zhongli quest.
Then what am I logging on Genshin for?
Well, no, because I play on Xbox, so my apps are always open, unless I like actually perma close them, which I don't really do if I'm gonna reopen them. Like, I'm probably not even gonna log off, I'm just going to end my stream.
Oh.
Even more accurate description, probably. Hi, Catherine.
Hi, Catherine. It's us.
And could I perchance still join you?
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, there's one that looks perfect for you two.
Wait.
Uncle Dai is one of the foremen at Huishan Hall over in Liyue Harbor. He's hoping the Adventurers Guild can spare some manpower.
What is it we have to do exactly?
I believe you'll be looking for workers.
Don't even think about it.
People?
Me?
Awesome.
Don't
We're
even.
good at that.
Don't even think about it.
I have
Me?
no reason to doubt your abilities.
No, I was talking to. I was trying to talk to someone.
I'm sure the details can be worked out face to face. If you're willing to accept this commission, head over to the dock and talk to Uncle
Let me check on
Guy.
my download. It will be done in 14 minutes.
No, Miss Stone. Catherine, I'm on the table, Catherine. Catherine, I'm going to get into your little booth, Catherine. What happens then, Catherine? Let me in, Catherine.
Alright, Lyric, you're coming with me. We're gonna grab some ice cream.
I like ice cream. I especially like the stream pod.
Again. Yes. Yes. Yeah, well, no. My thing is still down there. We're just talking on the phone. 14 minutes or so? Oh, no, you're not. Are you back?
Why are we talking about taxes?
What?
I can hear taxes. Taxes in Texas.
What are you yapping about?
Oh, that's right. I still need to do my antidotes for the day. Time to end stream and do my antidotes.